Hello, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, we're back at it again for another Tuesday night Titan, and it's Ricardo and I starting things off as per frickin' usual. Asleep for the danger and awake for the money, as per frickin' usual.
Couldn't have it any other way.
Meow. But anywho, what is up, Ricardo?
Nothing much. Just woke up literally like an hour ago since I had a 5 a.m. shift. So it was one of those days. So I just had to rest for a bit. I just ate something. My mom made some chicken fried steak, which I love chicken fried steak.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, with some homemade mashed potatoes,
And
corn.
gravy.
It depends. Sometimes I like the gravy. It depends on the day. With garlic bread or with the five cheeses, it hits
Mm-hmm.
like really good.
Well,
And yeah, I met Chris from Slipknot the other day. He was a
shot
cool
it.
guy, actually. He was a cool guy, actually. I literally left, I think, at 7 in the morning to go to San Antonio. Drove about 2 hours there. Got to the mall. It was open at 10, and I was just like hanging around. And then by 10 o'clock is when they open the mall. So I go there. I try to find the freaking place. He was gonna do the meet and greet since I've never been to that mall. And then I come across a Slipknot fan where the Slipknot shirt. I'm like, I wonder if he's here for the same thing. So
Right.
like, hey, are you looking for the same venue? I'm like, yeah. I mean, we started. There were two heads better than one. We started asking, then some guy just told us, oh, it's at this the other side of the mall. So we go over there by the other side of the mall, and we're the first two in line. But this guy literally had every single member tattooed all over his arm, all nine of them, all original nine, and he was gonna get Chris to get his tattoo signed. So we get there, we're the first two in line, and then more people started coming up, started talking, what's your favorite song and all that, how many times you seen them live, which I've never seen Slipknot live. God, I would love to see Slipknot live one of these days. Hello. That's weird.
All right, there we are.
Oh, oh, there you go. I thought it was Mayan. I was like, I thought my froze, but no, it was you. It was like, what the hell's going on?
I don't know what has been going on, but ever since I got home, the internet here it's just been throttling bad. I think this is the worst it's ever gotten,
Yeah. Now
and
you become the
I
lagger.
don't know. It's not even because of me. I don't know what to do to stop this. Like I don't know if maybe we need to get a new modem and router or whatever. Well,
How long have you?
the router we've only had for a few years. So we don't really
Hmm,
even, or no, I mean the modem. We've had the modem for only a few years. Maybe the router needs replaced. But then
maybe
again,
maybe the
yeah,
wiring.
I don't think it's the wiring because
Uh-oh. Oh no.
not again.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
As I
Uh,
was saying, like it's only been doing this crap on and off for a month now, and I don't know what to do about it.
have you tried calling? I don't know. Do you have a Spectrum?
Well, we had somebody at Spectrum over at where I work a couple weeks ago to get the new stuff put in, and I was about to ask him, but before I could, he left.
Mm.
So,
Maybe next time you see him, you could just like, hey, like, have
like,
some.
hey, you think you could help me out with this issue where the internet keeps throttling, even whenever only one device is being used? for internet, it's throttling. Like it'll just slow down for 15 seconds and then come back. Yeah, it's stupid. But anyways, let's catch up on comments.
Yeah.
So Metal Minions.
Hello
So
there.
Tainted. Yeah, that's weird. Thralls. I guess he forgot. Nick forgot to post the review at noon today, which is usually when they post. What's
Hey,
up, boss? What's up, Aaron? Manuel?
Yeah.
This is so weird. What's going on?
Yeah. 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 I was like, what is going on with Cradle? Because first, from what I understood, was that both Marcus and his wife were about to leave the band after the tour, or somewhere around there, and then his wife left in the middle of the tour with no, I guess she just left, and then Marcus was gonna fulfill the rest of the tour, but I don't know what the hell happened with him. And then something about having some credits with an Ed Sheeran song, or I don't know what the hell was going on, that he eventually got fired. So I don't know. And I met Marcus when I saw him back in 2018. He was a cool guy to me. Just kind of weird that he's been in the band since 2014. So like 10, 11 years he was in the band. Yeah, so technically I think the only one, besides Danny, it's the drummer who's been there the longest.
Daniel.
Yeah, no, that's the bassist. Forgetting his fucking name, and I met the guy too. Fuck.
Hold on, I'll look him up for you. Marthas,
yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's been there since like 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since Lisa left, I was like a bit bummed about her leaving Cradle, because since I love her and different story.
But yeah, like just out of nowhere, 2 members just up and quit. This is very, very weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Man, I should have seen them when they came. I think it was at the beginning of the year. I've been wanting to see them again ever since I saw them back then, but it just either I have other concerts or timing, so I have to like pick my battles sometimes.
Yeah. But anyways, so yeah, I've been watching more about that Raja Jackson incident that happened.
What happened? I just saw briefly with Mr. Beast donating something, or what the hell happened?
So the story goes, it was over the weekend at, I think it was Riot Pro Wrestling, something like that. It's a company Rikishi co-owns. Mm-hmm. And they were looking to get a little bit of buzz, so they get Quentin Jackson's son, Raja, to
oh no. Give it some. There you go. You're back.
But anyways, so the guy's named Psycho Stu. He was a U.S. Army veteran and dealt with PTSD, so he combats that by living out his dream of being a wrestler. Mm-hmm. So he and Raja met up earlier in the day to discuss the angle they're going to do, and Stu decided to test to see if he knew the business. Just barely hits him with a beer can, a gimmicked beer can, and Raja didn't take kindly to that and wanted to fight him right then and there. And even Stu's like, "What, you're not going to sell?" Because he clearly doesn't know the business. But eventually, supposedly, they worked it out where Raja would run into the match and take him down and do some worked punches. However, Raja apparently got in touch with a friend and told him he was going to beat the hell out of him for real afterwards. So he jumps the barricade and gives him like a MMA takedown, not even like a worked spine buster, an MMA takedown, and then punched him in the head like 21 times hard, knocked him out, and luckily didn't get killed. luckily the guy Stu only got a severe concussion out of it. Thank God. But
So it became a shoot.
yeah, the kid worked himself into a shoot. Even Quentin Jackson himself was disgusted at it because he was streaming on Kick at a club with his buddy, and he sees the footage and immediately called his son, like, what the hell was that? Like, what did you just do? Because Jackson, Rampage himself, has been involved in pro wrestling on and off over the years, so he clearly knows the business. And apparently the kid himself, Raja, apparently had a concussion from the week before, so he shouldn't have even been doing this in the first place.
No.
And even Rampage was talking about how he had money saved up for 2 of his kids to go through college and bail money for another kid. I think we know which one was getting the bail money. Because Rampage probably figured something like this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, kudos to Rampage for how he handled the whole thing. However, I will say, like, Rikishi apparently hasn't said anything about it, which is probably a good thing, because who the hell knows what he would say.
Yeah, I think he needs to cool down for a bit. Let this kind of.
But I think this is just going to be the tip of the iceberg. I think what's going to happen, the family of Psycho Stu is probably going to sue that company.
You think so, or you think it's going to be a? They're gonna.
I think it's gonna lead to a lawsuit because the guy almost was killed.
Yeah, or do you think it's gonna eventually turn into a work shoot?
No.
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm thinking
they're not gonna turn that into a storyline on an independent show. That's not gonna. No.
Oh, well.
And also, what makes this even worse? That company is apparently part of WWE ID.
Oh no!
So Triple H is probably going to want to cut ties with that company, and I can't blame them.
Didn't one company quit WID or didn't renew their contract or something like that recently? Like, I was reading somewhere that a company, I don't know which one it was. I think it was based out of New York or New Jersey that was like, we don't want to be with WID anymore, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of WWE and metal, let's address the elephant in the room.
All I'm going to say about it is Kelly Osbourne clearly does not know how wrestling works. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, because I saw the promo that Becky did afterwards, and I was like, okay, like there's nothing.
Just getting heat. She's just getting heel heat in a town.
She was getting heat, but I mean, I'm pretty sure before they did that, they should have. I mean, knowing Triple H, he must have like at least asked Sharon about it, if it was okay or something. I mean, if Sharon it was like okay with it, then why should like Kelly be mad
because Kelly doesn't know how wrestling works, or at least Ozzy and Sharon did.
And Jack apparently, because I haven't seen him like post anything. I'm pretty sure Jack is like, oh, it's a work.
He probably watches wrestling and knows how it works, whereas Kelly didn't know a damn thing.
Probably.
But anyways, let's see. Yeah, Ozzy passing, Brent Hines, and then also Tampa at the Gates has cancer, which I don't know if he's healthy again, because apparently he got the cancer a couple of years ago and went through treatment, so I don't know where he's at now.
And now, what was his name from yesterday? From Black Metal
Sacramento.
Yeah. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is, people, get help. Please get help. If you're in that situation, please get help.
Yeah. Now I need to find that Sacramento album.
Same with me. It's the one with the castle, right?
Which, as far as I know about Sacramento, it's essentially dissection worship.
Yeah,
like that mellow death black metal style.
What's the name of the album?
Let me.
So I can start finding it if I can.
Well, I mean, I found it on a random distro, but I'm still waiting to build money back up.
Yeah.
That first album, yeah, called "Far from the Sun" or "Far Away from the Sun,"
Harvest Time. Okay. Okay. May
which
15th,
that probably
96.
might be the only album I'll get from them because seeing The Coming of Chaos, their second album was seemingly decently reviewed, and then they had a third album called Thy Black Destiny.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. They don't look appealing. Maybe the first one. I mean, it's
Yeah, the
I'm
first
pretty sure
Far Away from.
There you go. You're back.
I'm really getting sick of this.
Yeah. I mean, I did find some copies on eBay. Uh, from I think the cheapest one I could find is from Belgium. It's like $18. There's one from Germany for like $25. So I don't know. I have options. But again, it's not an out. Well, I mean, I do want to get it, but I'm willing to wait. Oh no. Well, see if Levi comes back. No. Must be his internet or something. Because I have no idea if it's gonna work. Let me just look at the comments thus far, just to get entertained. Rather 1985 sub. Yeah, hey Maniac. Yeah. I mean, I didn't know about this band until like literally when the guy passed away. I maybe must have like looked at the album once, and might be an album that I need to listen to. I mean, pretty sure just for the album cover, it's pretty like decent for me to get to. So probably look at that. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. It depends. But hopefully Levi comes back. I don't know. But I don't know. Ask me some question, guys. I guess I'm doing this solo for a bit until Levi decides to return for some reason. I don't know. Let me check on Levi if everything. You're back?
Yeah, just I I was gonna see if maybe turning off the router and turning it back on might help and see if
Mm-hmm.
do anything, but yeah, I am really, really, really getting sick of this internet throttling BS. Really, because I can't even can't even do live streams on Twitch without this happening every 10 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look into seeing about what the hell is going on.
Yeah, just call your Spectrum guy to make a full diagnosis. Maybe there's a wiring trouble.
I mean, I don't think it's wiring. I think it's just I don't know what the hell the deal is.
Maybe have you tried moving the router to another place in
the
room?
router's literally like I'm pointing at it right now. It's literally a foot away from me. I have to have it down here so that way the Ethernet cable can reach to the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So but whatever, we're good for now. So let's not worry about it. Anyways, back to comments. Hall of the Mountain King or Awake. Aaron, you are grounded. You are grounded for that.
I love both albums, but personally, my favorite Dream Theater album is Images and Words, or even Metropolis Part 2. But God, that's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Both of these are my favorite albums from these bands, but if I had to pick one over the other, by a notch, I'd probably go with Awake.
Hall of the Mountain King for me. Hall of the Mountain King.
Least favorite Ozzy solo album of the first six. The first six are awesome, but if I had to pick the one that I listened to the least, it would probably be No Rest. The first one Zach was on, so
yeah, probably No Rest for the Wicked, even though all six are classics within themselves. I think No Rest for the Wicked before Ozzy passed was the one that I rarely went back to. Now that I have it on CD and listen to all three, I'm like, man, where was I not listening to this more often?
Yeah. All right, boss or Maniac will be joining us soon.
Yeah, that's good.
What's up, James? Of course I'm grounded. Yeah, bet your ass you are.
Yeah, grounded.
But yeah, I was trying to go on to this Miami Metal Merchant to see if they had a copy of the first Sacramentum album.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Because I was scouring through this distro a little while ago just to see if there was anything that tickled me fancy for some time here in the next few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, haven't bought anything. I mean, I know
they don't have it. Shit.
I know I need to get the new Deftones album. I really enjoy the new Deftones album.
You know what you need to get? The new Innumerable Forms.
Yes, I know. I still need to. I've listened to the first two songs. It's pretty good. I need to listen to the rest.
Oh, it gets better. It gets better as it goes on.
Yeah.
Like I said, there are moments where it's like Incantation. Then there are moments where it's Asphyx, Hooded Menace, Paradise Lost, My Dying Bride. It's basically everything Death Doom is all about.
Yeah, so pretty much that's going to be in my wheelhouse. And then I am really excited for the new Paradise Lost coming in September. Is it September? Yeah, September. That's going to be a big one. The New Testament, the new single.
That single's. I think that's one of their most. I think that's one of the most brutal songs they've ever written. It's almost like death thrash, but sometimes it almost has like a black metal vibe too. Like some of those tremolo harmonies were kind of black metal-ish, and then there was some where it's like very death metal. It's like, did suddenly they listen to bands like Demolition Hammer, Vader, and bands along those lines and just be like, you know what, let's just go straight for the jugular on this.
I mean, then again, they were too many creator and possessed when I saw them live, so you know.
And also, fun fact, this will be the first album since Demonic not produced by Andy Sneap.
Really? Who's
Yeah,
producing it?
so the producers Juan Ortega, who's worked with Testament in the past,
Hmm.
but the mixing is done by Jens Bogren. So
Oh.
you know when you get Jens Bogren involved in production, whether it be recording or mixing, it's going to sound big.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold,
Yeah.
so it is kind of refreshing, even though I still love Andy Sneap to death. It is kind of refreshing to hear a different production take on Testament since they had Andy Sneap from The Gathering through Titans of Creation, which 21 years
Mm-hmm.
with
Like, was it 6
5
albums?
albums.
Mm,
So Gathering, Formation of Damnation, Dark Roots of
God,
Earth, Brotherhood of Snake, and Titans of Creation.
goodness.
So yeah, 5 albums across 21 years. Andy Sneap worked with Testament.
God, I still get a kick out of Brotherhood of the no, was it Brotherhood of the Nation? No,
Brotherhood of
Brotherhood
the
of the
Snake.
Snake. Brotherhood of the Snake. That album, I still remember when it first came out. I was what I think one of the best albums to date, personally for me.
Let's see. Keep getting Instagram notifications everywhere. I'll join if I can. Stuck at work at the moment.
It's fine.
um, yeah, Nesse from Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm always on the hunt for Dissection Worship albums.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, I
Get
mean,
all the get all the
it's
purple
actually
album covers
either Dissection Worship or Necrophobic Worship
or HM2 worship for you.
when it comes to Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. But I guess actually, while I was looking up Sacramento on Metal Archive, so the top 10 bands they're compared to easy number one Dissection. Then you have
Yeah.
Dawn, Necrophobic, Vinterland, Thalcandra, Unanimated, Naglfar, Lord Belial, Gates of Ishtar, and Mork Grinning. And then you got rest of the top 20. You got Stormkeep, Watain, Cardinal Sin, Ophthalmia, Sinira, Canaris Quintet, Midvinter, Eucharist, Bane, and Abyssos.
Mm.
So yeah, mostly
Interesting.
like black metal or melodic black metal or mellow death bands.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure it out on that one. Then again, they're from Sweden, right? Sacramento.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
And speaking of Gates of Ishtar, I keep hearing people tell me about this band, and it's like I just forget to check them out.
oh yeah, Neil Blauskaris announced a tour. Uh, they're coming to Houston on November 8th, and that's the day I'm going to Houston since I'm getting ready to go to Oklahoma City. No, not Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma for my birthday. So I might see Neil Blauskaris since I'm there. Maybe. I'm still up to because I don't know what time I'm gonna leave, and I'm probably gonna get tired from the road since it's like a 5 hour drive, 6 hour drive from where I am to Houston,
Mm-hmm.
depending on traffic. So I don't know. I need to get more to Neil Blauskaris. Don't get me wrong. I love like their sound and all that, but I need to
I
get
mean,
one of their albums.
they're essentially Australian Opeth.
Pretty much, yeah. I need to get at least one of their albums. I need to get the most.
I'd say the one to get the big one to get would be Citadel, their second album,
Yeah, I was gonna say the sophomore. Yeah.
which all 4 of their albums are.
Give it some time. Mhm. Again, technical difficulties, everybody. You know how it is sometimes, whether it's when we do Shadow Code, Horseman, or even live streams, it happens. And Levi looks like he wants to kill somebody.
Anyway,
Oh my god, buddy, it's not your day. God. He back. Oh no, he's not. I thought he was. But he ain't. Oh god. Technical difficulties, as I said before. Just give it a couple of moments. I hope we come back to your regular schedule programming. And now I am back at solo. So, I mean, I don't know. I hope Levi comes back and checks everything out. And let's see what it goes from there. But let me go check out the comments. Let's see what has the people's been sending us so far. Wake up, Levi. Wake up. Wake up. Scholar Bordeaux is here. I guess he doesn't want Scholar Bordeaux for dessert. You don't want the cake?
oh, already poo candy ass. Lay on the smoking down on your candy. Huh? What? What? What the hell just happened?
You got the dad coma babies.
Anyway, trying to remember where we were leaving off comment wise. Creator's terrible certainty or Overkill's taking over. I have to go Overkill taking over in that instant because
yeah,
I'm going to be ranking Overkill soon, and don't be shocked to see that album pretty high on the list. That's like one of the best 20 albums.
20 albums.
So, but yeah, taking over would be pretty damn high on the list. Will Ricky Saints be the one to dethrone Oba? Probably. Which would make the most sense. MJF or Will Ospreay. Okay, I will admit in the ring Ospreay's better, but in terms of an overall package in the ring and promos, it's MJF.
MJF. Man, I wish MJF was like back in like 2020, 2021. That MJF was top tier.
2022 MJF was legendary.
Yeah. Was that with the whole devil thing? I don't remember. Was it?
No, that was the year later. How would I book heel Cena versus Dirty Dom?
Kind of difficult since technically Dom is still a heel, and you don't want to do a heel versus heel program most of the time. I'm pretty sure they both get cheered, but I think Cena would probably want to put Dom over, or unless he wants to go Super Cena and bury him, which probably he wouldn't.
Nah. Blake Monroe or Tiffany Stratton, or in reality, it's Mariah May or Tiffany Stratton. I think in the ring, Tiffany's a little bit better, but promos, Mariah May, Blake Monroe completely blows Tiffany Stratton out of the water.
I don't know why they should have put in Mariah Monroe. At least like change, her last name. It would have been better. Mariah Monroe.
But regardless, like Tiffany, I love Tiffany, but I don't like her promos. Also, her voice on the mic is almost like nails on a chalkboard.
but she's good in the ring. She's goddamn
Phenomenal
good.
in the ring. Phenomenal in the ring. But I think, honestly, if I'm going to pick between the two in terms of overall, I'd have to go Blake Monroe because she's damn good in the ring, but great on the mic. Killing is my business.
Maiden debut, easily the maiden debut. Here we go again. Let's see how long it takes this time. Oh, there we go. Took less than a second.
That was just a flash. Anyways, I like Maiden's debut. Some of the songs are good, but my God, that production sucks. Thank God they got Martin Birch going forward until Fear of the Dark. But yeah, I would go Killing Is My Business because that is such a gritty, raw, nasty debut.
I'd go
Plus
for
some of the
Maiden.
most technical stuff Mustaine ever came up with. Oh, Scott, you dirty bastard. Push Job Endeavor, Exodus, Testament, Megadeth.
Well, I would endeavor Megadeth since they're calling it already a career next year.
Yeah, that pretty much is going to settle it. Now, Push or Job. I would keep pushing Testament, maybe Job, Exodus.
Yeah, I would go with that too. Probably that. Which
So,
I hope to God they come to Texas. Megadeth comes to Texas next year. I would love to see them at least once.
why is it not showing up?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. How you feel about Brock being back? Contrary to what people think, I'm glad he's back because of one match. Brock Gunther. We need that match to be Brock's proper retirement match. And I find it funny, the people who were complaining that Brock was back was the same people that wanted him to come back in the first place.
So do you
again, I don't think Daniel Bryan's promo he cut in 2018 was a work. It was shoot where he's called the fans fickle.
Do you think that Brock and Gunther will have their Mania match?
I think honestly, the way I would book that match, save it for SummerSlam next year in Minneapolis.
True, or are they going to build it up for the Rumble? Like after the Rumble, they start building it up. Because honestly, after this, Gunther's going to be on hiatus for a while, and I don't see him coming back for a couple of months, probably to like
Survivor Series, probably.
Survivor Series, and I'm pretty sure, call me crazy, if they want a heel to win the Rumble, Gunther's the one to win the Rumble. But we all kind of know that Sammy is like the favorite to win the Rumble.
For the simple fact he ain't losing in Saudi.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless, I try to remember, wait, the last Rumble winners, they all been they all been baby faces. Cody twice, Jay last year, and then the year before Cody was
Brock in 2022.
Oh yeah, that's true. It was, but Brock was. Yeah.
So
Brock
actually, we've had a babyface win the men's Rumble 2018.
Yeah.
Nakamura won in 2018, and he was babyface. 2019 was Rollins. 2020 Drew. 2021 Edge. 2022 Brock. Then Cody the following 2 years, and then Jay. So we've had a babyface win the Rumble since 2018.
Yeah, so I think it's time for a heel to win the Rumble because the last time was
Orton in 2017.
Oh yeah, well that's
because he was still in the Wyatt family at the time.
He was still in the Wyatt. Yeah, I remember it was in San Antonio here. Yeah. But,
are you a fan of slam death metal? Not really.
No.
There's only one slam band that I can tolerate, and it's the pioneers of slam, Internal Bleeding. Because it's not just all chuggy breakdown the whole time. Like, they'll throw in some tech death moments in there as well. Like, I get it. They want to worship the breakdown of Legion of Inveracity by suffocation, but there does come a time when you're overdoing it. And actually, Internal Bleeding, like, I liked the first album because it wasn't just all about breakdowns. It was adding some blast beats, some tremolo riffs, some technical riffing. So there you go.
Yeah.
Push Job Endeavor, Motorhead, Van Halen, Judas Priest.
Oh, well, you gotta endeavor Motorhead since they're no longer around, honestly.
You could honestly take your pick of who to endeavor between Motorhead and Van Halen, since Van Halen's done.
Yeah, I'll still push Priest,
Oh
honestly.
yeah,
I
because
think he's
Priest is
still
obviously
around.
going to keep going.
Yeah, but in terms of job, I'd probably go with Van Halen. Or probably job Van Halen endeavor.
Daniel Bryan or Chris Benoit.
Benoit.
Okay,
I gotta go with Benoit. Despite what he did,
and
Benoit in
I'm
the
not. I'm
ring.
not even. I'm not even going because of that. Because if I'm going to be honest, overall in the ring and microphone, I would probably go Daniel Bryan because Benoit's
Yeah,
promos were not
weren't
the
the best.
best. Whereas again, Bryan at first on the mic wasn't the best, but he got better over time.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, obviously, Bryan has had more longevity, obviously. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd say by default, I'd have to go Daniel Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, I go with Benoit, honestly.
Edge or Daniel Bryan?
Edge, honestly. You're gonna go with Brian? Are you
Yeah,
really
I'm
gonna go
going
with Brian?
Bryan again. I love Edge, but Bryan's probably in my top 10 favorites of all time, so I'd have to say Bryan out of
Yeah,
principle.
yeah.
RoboCop or Terminator 2.
Terminator 2. Terminator 2. One of the best films of all time. One of James Cameron's best films he ever did.
This one's going to be more fielded to you.
Ooh, The Purge or Happy Death Day. Now, are we talking about the original The Purge and Happy Death Day? Because if that's the case, if we're talking about the first films of each franchise, quote unquote, I'm gonna go with The Purge because honestly, when the first Purge came out, it was a new thing in horror because no one ever thought of a concept of for 12 hours, all rules, anything goes, murder is legal once a year, and the memes after that just became so big that people actually thought that the purge was actually gonna happen. And there's some people who still think the purge should happen in the future, but that's a whole different kind of people. But out of principle, I'm gonna go with the purge. Happy Death Day has its moments. It's kind of like a who done it kind of thing when you're kind of like reliving like Groundhog Day over and over, trying to find who was the killer, and then you get killed every single time. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the purge.
Superman or Batman? Batman. And I'm not even a DC guy, but I would rather take Batman.
Yeah, I've always been a Batman guy. I love the new Superman film. I think it's one of the best Supermans we had in a long time. Boop, 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 boop. You're back.
All right. Shawn Michaels or Daniel Bryan? I have to go Shawn.
Sean. Sean.
Yeah. I mean, you can make the argument Shawn's the greatest ever. I mean,
Yeah,
there's quite a few guys you can
there's
put in
quite
that
a few.
conversation. I would say the 5 guys who should be in the conversation for greatest of all time would be
Give it a minute. Yes, give it a minute. Yeah, you're back. Loading, loading, loading. Keep the running, running. Rohan. As you were saying, Levi,
huh?
you were
I kind
saying.
of I kind of dozed off there again. Um. Okay. As I was saying before, throttle bullshit. I was saying that if you were to ask me who the greatest of all time would be, it would be between these 5: Shawn, Steve Austin, Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Ric Flair.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
between those 5.
Yeah. Now it turns up our one Mount Rushmore. To me, my Mount Rushmore has to be Shawn, Taker, Austin, and is it 4 or 5 for the Mount Rushmore? So I was
4.
forgetting. Okay, Shawn, Taker, Austin, and I'm between 2. Mm, uh, I'm gonna have to go with Eddie. That's my Mount Rushmore.
Deadpool or Spider-Man? Ooh, that's tough.
Oh,
I love both.
God.
I hope we get a team up with them too in the MCU eventually, because that'd be funny as hell.
Probably. Probably for me. Well, I don't know. If you would ask me as a kid, Spider-Man wouldn't be my pick, but as an adult, Deadpool's like, the shit. But as
I
now,
probably still go Spider-Man.
yeah, same with me. I still remember when the first Deadpool came out, and it was like, oh, it's gonna be rated R and all that. And I'm like, what?
Immortal Disfigurement or Shadow of Intent? I'm not a fan of either, so can't
Mm,
answer.
same.
Not a big fan of either band. They're basically like symphonic deathcore bands. And that's not my bag. I've already seen one of them, Lorna Shore, which, yeah, I'm going to review the new album, but don't expect me to give a lot of praise for it unless it actually makes me eat my words. Anyway. Static X or RE? Who the hell is RE?
RE. Who's RE? Let me check. RE.
I don't think.
Maybe
I think Mike must have fucked up. Static X or Faith No More? I have to go Faith No More.
Faith No More. Yeah.
Because to me,
Static
Static X has 2 great albums, and then it's hit and miss afterwards. Whereas at least with Faith No More, from Epic through to right now, they've been killing it.
Yeah, Faith No More.
Or The Real Thing, not Epic. That was the song. So, Korn or Nothing Face? I still need to get into Nothing Face, but then again, Nothing Face is like more alternative metal than new metal, even though they got lumped into that. I probably still got to go with Korn because I still have a soft spot for their 90s stuff, and even their last few albums were pretty solid for what they were.
Yeah, I still got to go with Korn.
I stand alone. I still love that song. I love that song. I don't give a shit.
God.
I still like the first 3 Godsmack albums. I still like the first 3 Godsmack albums. I don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm. They're already they're classics already. They're like more than 20 years old.
Hell, the debut's almost 30 years old now.
Wow.
3 years from now, it'll have been 30 years.
It's crazy to think that now the 2000s alternative rock now is considered classic rock in some perspective. Because it's crazy to think that some albums from Nickelback's catalog are close to 30 years old. It's crazy to think.
Anyway.
Alice in Chains.
I mean, you wouldn't have Godsmack without Alice in Chains.
Yeah, Alice in Chains. All their albums, they're all great. Not a
Whereas
bad
with Godsmack's had a couple of clunkers like Oracle and When Legends Rise, especially When Legends Rise. Get the hell out. So, but at least the first 3 were really good. 4 was decent. 1,000 Horsepower, I think, is underrated. But anyways, recently discovered a new metal band from Japan called Gundog. Oh, this is a good one. 2112 or Dark Side of the Moon. Ooh,
Oh,
that is
Mike,
really, really
Mike,
tough.
Mike, you evil bastard, you evil bastard. I mean, I still gotta go with Dark Side of the Moon. I still have a soft spot for Pink for that album. It was one of the first rock albums, big rock albums that opened my mind to like other worlds and all that. Then 2112 is like still in that perspective, but for me, Dark Side.
I probably by her I'm going with 2112. I'm a bigger Rush fan than I am a Pink Floyd fan. Yeah, Master of Puppets 40 years old
I
next year.
know it's
Nirvana or Alice in Chains hands
Alice in
fucking
Chains.
down.
I love Nirvana, but Alice in Chains beats them like shit.
Mob Rules or Heaven and Hell? Heaven and Hell.
Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Hell.
Mob Rules is great, but I don't think it's on the same level as Heaven and Hell. Or even Dehumanizer, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly, like Mob Rules is maybe if I were to rank the 4 Dio Sabbath albums, including Devil You Know, Heaven and Hell, Mob Rules would be 3 behind Dehumanizer and Heaven and Hell.
I mean, all the Dio Sabbath albums are.
We're good. We're good to classic. Like the weakest one, the Heaven and Hell Devil You Know album was still really strong.
Yeah.
Even if it had some stinkers in there. Oh dear Lord. I reviewed both of those albums on the same fucking day, and I got the same fucking result with both of them, and it's turn this shit off.
Never heard of them.
I go neither.
Never
Don't
heard
even
of them.
bother. Don't even
Yeah.
bother listening to these. Quad Brutal by Austrian Death Machine wasn't even a thrash album. It was just like C level metalcore, and then Dustbolt Sound and Fury was a total of fucking false advertisement. I was thinking it was going to be a thrash album, and it's more like alternative groove metal or hard rock or whatever. It was just like, what did I get myself into? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Possessed or Cannibal Corpse? That's not fair to Possessed. You have to go Cannibal Corpse.
That's not fair. That's not fair. Seen them both, but I have to go with Cannibal.
Yeah.
I love Possessed. I love Cannibal. Ready to see them live in October again, but yeah, gotta go with Cannibal.
Yep. Ooh, this is a good one. BB King or Stevie Ray Vaughan? I haven't listened to much BB King, whereas I have listened to some Stevie Ray Vaughan. So I'd probably have to go Stevie Ray Vaughan just because of that.
You gotta go with BB King because without BB King, there is no Stevie Ray Vaughan, pretty much. Don't get me wrong, I love Stevie Ray Vaughan, fellow Texan, but oh my god, BB King, God. I need one of his albums eventually.
Here's an easy one. As I Lay Dying or Austrian.
Oh, yeah,
All right. Anyways, this is an easy one. As I Lay Dying, because at least
As
from
I Lay Dying,
Frail Words Collapse through Powerless Rise, those were awesome albums. Austrian Death Machine's only the first 2 albums are worth anything. Then after that, they sucked. Which is a shame, considering I loved the concept behind Austrian Death Machine, basically a crossover thrash project all about Arnold. No!
Yoink, get to the chopper.
So, I think you misworded that. I think you meant to say Bruce's Chemical Wedding or Halford's Resurrection. Ooh, that's tough.
Oh, I gotta go with Bruce's. Honestly, Chemical Wedding's pretty good album.
I'd probably go with Halford Resurrection because That was the album that got Halford back into like the more thrashy classic metal stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas, with Fight was more of a groove metal band, and then 2 being like gothic industrial metal, and it did not really fit Halford. So
Yeah.
Resurrection was like the return to the metal god status for him. Slipknot, Cold Chamber, Slipknot, hands down.
Slipknot.
I don't even care. Slipknot. I don't like Cold Chamber really at all. Instrumental track battle. Cliffs of Dover or Orion? Cliffs of Dover is an extraordinary performance. But it's like that's Orion? Unfortunately the only song most people know about Eric Johnson. Yeah. Orion, I'd probably go with Orion. I mean, as far as my favorite Metallica instrumental, it's between it and Call of Cthulhu. But I'd probably still pick Orion over Cliffs of Dover because at least there's more variety, I feel like, in Orion. Whereas with Cliffs of Dover, I mean, I get it's a wonderful performance, but it's all just guitar. Whereas with Orion, like, everything shined.
Yeah, gotta go with Orion.
Master of Puppets or Painkiller title track battle? I have to go Master of Puppets.
Master.
Because it's arguably the second greatest metal song ever made, behind Iron Maiden, Hallowed Be Thy Name, if in my opinion. My Dying Bride, Turn Loose the Swans, or Paradise Lost, Gothic? Personally, I'm going My Dying Bride. Now, if it was Turn Loose the Swans against Lost Paradise, I would have gone with Lost Paradise.
Probably go Turn Loose the Swans as well. I love both albums. I think they're 2 of my favorite of each band.
Let's see. Immolation or Malevolent Creation? Easily Immolation. Malevolent Creation's quality control is
iffy.
It's like mainly just listen to the first 2 Malevolent albums and you're good. Master of Reality or Master of Puppets? My favorite albums from both bands, but I have to say Master of Puppets.
Yeah, Puppets. Still, yeah.
Favorite Lego games? I liked Lego Rock Band. That was fun. And any of the Marvel Lego games have been always fun. So
I remember playing the Star Wars Lego game a long time ago. I have fond memories over that one.
Trivium or Unearth? Well, I mean, both bands had their peaks. Then they had their dips in quality, and both bands recently have come back up. I still probably going to go Trivium just because I've listened to them longer. And they're still amongst one of my top 20 favorite bands of all time.
Yeah, better go with Trivium since I heard it more than Unearth.
Yeah, I think like the first 4 Trivium and the last 3. Like the first 4 and the last 3 Trivium albums are great. Just avoid In Waves, Vengeance Falls, and some of Silence in the Snow, and you're good to go. Unearth, I know they had like a few albums that were less than stellar. Like that last album that came out a couple of years ago, that was a ripper. Let There Be Rock or Creatures of the Night? Let There Be Rock.
Oh, Let There Be Rock. Let There Be Rock.
Trouble the Skull or Pentagram Day of Reckoning? I gotta go with the Skull.
The Skull. If it was Relentless versus the Skull, Pentagram would have won easily.
Yeah. I mean, the song Pray for the Dead alone is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite N64 games? I sadly never played N64.
Oh, I have fond memories. So for me, Mario Kart 64, that was my go-to whenever my cousins used to come by and we used to play a lot. WCW versus NWO, that was always another killer video game we used to play on the 64. Uh, there was a Tony Hawk skating game. I don't remember which one. I think it was Tony Hawk 2, I think. That was another good one. What other games did I play on the 64? Oh,
What
Super
about
Smash Bros. Also,
No Mercy? What about No Mercy?
I never played No Mercy to be honest with you. I mean, I played it years after, but I never got the chance to play No Mercy.
I'd love to play No Mercy at some point too. PS2 or N64? I have to go PS2.
I'm gonna go with N64. That was my childhood. I never
My
had a PlayStation.
PS2 was my childhood
I
because
never.
hell PS2 is so awesome. I have a PS2 emulator on my computer and I play any and every PS2 game you can imagine you can play on the emulator. Like lately
Yeah.
I've been playing College Football 07 on there, so that's something.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite PS2 games, so this will be fielded to me.
Ooh.
SmackDown Here Comes the Pain,
Mm-hmm. That's a good
NASCAR
one.
Thunder 2004, College Football 07, SpongeBob the movie. I really, really liked that one. The Buzz video games, like the game show style, where it came with
Mhm.
the 4 button controllers you hook up through USB onto the computer or onto the PlayStation, and you hit the buzzer or colored button. Those were fun. I wish I knew where those were because I would love to show them on camera at some point. Other PS2 games I really liked.
I played a
Um,
couple PlayStation PS2
oh,
games.
even though the game doesn't get a lot of love, I have fun with it. The Scorpion King video game.
That's a decent.
WWE Crush Hour. WWE Crush Hour, I still love. Even if it's WWE's version of Twisted Metal, I don't care. It's awesome.
Yeah.
World Series of Poker, Tournament of Champions, Flat Out, the Flat Out games, particularly Flat Out 2.
Mhm.
Let's see. Actually, let me look at my PS2 emulator just to see
Yeah.
what all I have on there that
Yeah.
I remembered playing a lot.
For me, God of War 2, SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, the Evil Dead game. I don't know which Guitar Hero was in the PS2.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, Guitar Hero would have been in there too.
yeah. What else did I play on the PlayStation back then? Try to remember.
Hmm.
I think that's about it for me. Since like I said, I never had a PlayStation. I only used to go to my cousins to play the PlayStation once in a while. So we used to like do that.
Yeah. Oh hell no disrespect. I mean, there's a few good songs on In Waves, but I felt coming off of Shogun was a
Mhm.
big letdown. At least it's not Vengeance Falls. That's the worst Trivium album. Cryptopsy, Blasphemy Made Flesh, or Gorguts, Erosion of Sanity. I'm actually going Gorguts on this one because
Yeah,
I think Erosion of Sanity might be the best Gorguts album. Whereas Blasphemy Made Flesh is a great debut, but None So Vile beats the shit out
yeah.
of it. So I have to go Gorguts. Oh, also, if you still love that 90s, early 2000s In Flames sound, listen to the Italian band
Miara.
Miara. It's literally In Flames worship done well.
I think I've heard this band before. Maybe it's probably I must have heard it before. Oh, In Flames, how the mighty have fallen.
Popeyes or KFC?
Popeyes,
Popeyes.
Popeyes. I love KFC. I love the Colonel, but Popeyes, easy for me, no doubt.
Neurosis, Times of Grace, or Isis Oceanic? I'd probably have to go Neurosis.
Ooh. Yeah, gotta go with Neurosis. I still need to listen to ISIS, the band,
Mhm.
but I've heard good things about ISIS, the band.
Will Ramos or CJ McCleary. I don't care for either. I think they're both overrated as hell. I've
I
seen
could
Will
agree.
Ramos live. I get it. He's impressive, but it just comes off as like vocal gymnastics. That's really it. And he's basically trying to rip off Travis Ryan from Cattle Decapitation. So, yeah.
No one can do what Travis can do live. Those goblin vocals. I'm telling
Or even
you.
the gutturals, or even the deep gutturals. Catatonia or Amorphous. Whoa.
Oh God, God. Oh, okay. I have to think this one really through because overall, oh man, I love both bands, but overall, I have to go with Catatonia. For me, honestly, I have to go with Catatonia. I love Amorphous. I love the early Death Doom. I love when they went more doom metal. Love what they are right now. But Catatonia for me is still my go-to.
Oh, man. I think the deciding factor is with this one who maintained their sound at the core longer. And I think I would probably go with Amorphous because it's like they've always started off like a death metal band, and the death metal's still there, but it's more in like a mellow death style still to this day. So, and I love Catatonia, but even I'll admit that new album was
Not
kind
the
of a
best.
disappointment, but it wasn't bad. I still need to jam it again just to see if it's aged well or gotten better as far as time. But yeah, I'll probably go with Amorphous, which I can't wait for the new Amorphous album to come out here in a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King or McDonald's?
McDonald's.
I honestly don't really care. I mean, only reason I would eat from either place is out of necessity. That's really it. Oh, Tales from a Thousand Lakes or
Mm.
Brave Murder Day.
Oh, 00, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
Edgar, you.
You're pretty much talking two of the best Death Doom albums of all time.
Well,
Be
Tales
honest.
from a Thousand Lakes is barely Death Doom.
I know, but still, it's in that realm. Like these two can be easily be in my top 20 Death Doom albums, or even top 30.
Right.
But I have to go with Brave Murder Day, Michael Ockenford on vocals. Just that alone.
I think as far as the top to bottom album, I would probably go with Tales. And if I were to ever do an Amorphous ranking, that might be my favorite. Maybe I don't know. That'd be tough.
That'd be
But
tough.
let's let somebody else answer this question.
The
Nick,
answer is
what do you
Brave
go with?
Murder Day.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you.
No, I love Tales from a Thousand Lakes. Honestly, I might take
Yeah.
Curly and Isthmus over Tales of a Thousand Lakes, though. I love the swampy, fucking old school Finnish death metal sound. But
Mhm.
Brave Murder Days, it's a fucking beautiful album. I love that album.
Yeah,
What's up, Edgar?
that was a tough one. Oh, that
Yeah.
was
I
really
mean,
tough.
don't get me wrong.
And honestly,
It's not
my
like-
answer could change on a dime. Honestly, I mean, hell, eventually when I do an Amorphous ranking, hell, I might get to the point where I might say a later album of theirs might be my favorite. Or I might feel Carillion Isthmus. I never know until I do finally sit down and listen to everything. Culver's or Carl's Jr., also known as Hardee's. I have to go Culver's. Culver's is good.
Still haven't had
Carl's
Culver's.
Jr.
Hardee's, though,
Gotta go-
man, they make some banging
Carl's-
burgers.
I haven't
Carl's
had
Jr.
Hardee's in. Yeah, I haven't had Hardee's in years. So
Same. It's been a
yeah.
couple of years.
Whereas
Not
with
many of them around here.
Culver's, oh man, cheese curds, your chicken tenders, their burgers, fish sandwiches, everything.
Oh, now once I'm Culver's, damn it, Leave. I gotta go next time. I go to Houston to get that.
Oh, this is a good one. Deeds of Flesh, Trading Pieces, or Malignancy, Encountering Cannibalism.
I still haven't heard that Malignancy album, so
I gotta
Oh,
go with
that
Deeds of
album!
Flesh.
That album is bonkers. But I probably
They're
go
all
Deeds of
bonkers.
Flesh.
But I would probably go. I mean, Trading Pieces is a fucking sick album.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, that Malignancy album, that was one with Roger from Mortician on drums, and man, he's flying on that kit from what I remember. Despised Icon or Disembodied Tyrant? I have never heard of Disembodied Tyrant, so by default I have to go Despised Icon.
Despised
Yeah.
Icon. Ills of Modern Man is.
Fight Icon.
I mean, in terms of like landmark deathcore albums, that one's up there.
And I can't wait for the new album, even though I probably won't be on here to review them because I'll be on my big 2-week vacation. But
I'm looking forward to. I know John is. The last one I thought was okay. Like I think it got overhyped a little bit, but the one before that, Day of Mourning, I thought was honestly that's up there with like one of their best. Levi,
Don't worry, it's been going like that for a while.
he's really
Don't
holding
worry.
still.
He'll be back for a bit. Give it some time. So, Nick, the new Deftones album, God, it was so fucking good. It was
Oh, yeah.
glorious.
I even got a special edition with the purple cover.
I need to get my copy. I know it must be at Walmart. Just haven't had the time to pass at Walmart.
I know I need to be listening to other stuff, but it's been tough putting this one down.
Yeah.
Every track is awesome. I love it.
I think my favorite track is Metal Dreams. That song.
Man, in terms of favorite track, fuck it. I mean, it's hard for me to pick. I think about you all the time is just
Oh my
dreamy
God.
and beautiful.
That is epic Deftones ballad right there.
Ecdysis and Cut Hands kind of are like nice throwbacks.
Oh.
Dude, Milk Madonna, that's this generation's Be Quiet and Drive.
Yeah. I
Departing
think
the Body is amazing. Souvenir. Infinite Source is fucking beautiful.
beautiful.
Just like it's the heaviest, softest fucking album I own, I think. Like it right now.
I think I've
I mean,
heard
those droning
somebody,
riffs on Locked Club. Ooh.
I think I've heard somebody, I don't know who it was, that said that this album is this generation's White Pony. And I'm like, well, you couldn't be wrong. You can't
Bold.
be. That's
I don't
a
know.
bold statement.
I feel like it shares a lot of common ground with Saturday Night Wrist.
Yeah, and a bit with Ohms, because I think Ohms was another banger of an album.
They don't really have a bad album. Like I don't like Gore as much as the other ones, but it's still
decent.
got good songs. Yeah, like Doomed User, Xenon, Phantom Bride. I love that song.
I need to see Deftones come on tour next year, please.
Yeah, I was just looking at their shop, man. They want $90 for a fucking hoodie, dude. That's no.
No,
Right.
just go to Hot Topic. They have it for like $40.
Nah, I don't know. Indie merch has got an Around the Fur one. Granted, it's a pullover, but Around the Fur is still my favorite.
This is gonna be interesting. Spaceballs are Goodfellas.
Like two totally different fucking movies there. Like
Dude,
you know,
yeah.
compared a comedy to how do
The
you
world's
even compare
biggest
those movies?
apple versus the world's biggest orange.
Yeah, like what would you rather watch, Caddyshack or fucking Citizen Kane?
Yeah, I mean,
The Terms of Endearment or Hellraiser? You have to pick one.
I mean,
you
don't get me
gotta-
wrong.
Like you gotta kind of like put them at least in the same category. Like that's
This
two
could go-
distinctly different moods.
This could go either or depending on the day, but right now I have to go with Goodfellas.
They're both great movies. They're both
Yeah,
great movies
that's
and
That's
completely
the problem.
they don't even hang out in the same fucking section of the rental section, dude. Like
They don't even hang on in the same fucking universe.
I don't both. They're two completely different schools of thought there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'd probably out of the two, I'd probably pick Spaceballs, maybe. I don't know. That's hard.
Candy Cane or Citizen Shack. Well played, Rick.
Let's see. Aborted or Misery Index?
I gotta go with Aborted.
For consistency, I'd probably go Misery Index.
I'd probably go
Because
Misery Index.
even that last Aborted album, I wasn't crazy about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still more of a fan of like past efforts from Misery Index as well, but I still think they're a little bit more on the consistent side. That and I don't know. They write smart lyrics. They have fucking tight riffs. They have one of the best drummers in the business. Yeah, Misery Index, dude. Heirs to Thievery, fucking goated album.
Not familiar with either.
Oh, dude. Well, all right. Primitive Man will just peel your face off and laugh at you for being weak. It's scathing. But Thou Summit, that might be my favorite Thou album. It's droning, miserable sludge with a ton of fucking atmosphere. Thou is fucking incredible. I'll probably go Thou on that one.
Haven't stopped jamming here and there to Allegiant and Mess's new album and
God, the new Mess album is good. So
I love Messa. That chick's
Yeah.
sultry vocals. Dude, Fire on the Roof. Oh, doing that chorus hits.
Let's see. N64, Super Nintendo. Again, I never had either system.
And 64. And
Oh,
64.
Super Nintendo, dude. Some of my favorite jams are on that system.
I see what you saw. Says the Caner Citizen.
Both of them have promise if you mix them around. Like, I really can't, picture Orson Welles being a caddy, and that's just not because he was large. But I think he would take the job too seriously. Like, the banter between him and Rodney Dangerfield, I don't know if it would have worked. Hell, I don't think the banter between he and Ted Knight would have worked.
You're gonna eat your fat Spalding.
Jesus Christ, Edgar. What the hell?
Marley
No,
and
dude.
Me and Turner and Hooch.
Spoiler alert, tears.
Oh, God.
Turner and Hooch, because
Yeah.
I don't have to listen to, fucking Owen Wilson. Wow. The dog stand.
Wow.
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 What is happening here?
Yeah.
What is happening with these choices?
See what you did, Mike? See what you did, Mike?
Mike, what have you done? What have you done?
Well, first
I feel
off,
like I
both
should
are
ground you.
difficult, though not impossible to masturbate to. I have a Christmas Story because, dude, even like as far as like horror, dude, Cannibal Holocaust is a tough watch.
Yeah. It is a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's good. Good matchup though. Both are acceptable during Christmas. You just put them on for the entire family and just watch them.
Yeah. I mean, one for a good barbecue and the other one for, I don't know. Just
Hey, man, Labor Day's coming up. Labor Day barbecue movie right there, man. Cannibal Holocaust. Put it on. You want some? You want that steak a little bit more rare?
Raw.
Crimson Idol or No More Tears?
No more tears.
No More Tears.
Yeah, I'd have to go No More Tears.
I love the Crimson Idol.
Oh dear.
Wasp
Oh
album.
god. Oh god.
What?
Swan Song or Set the World? Swan Song, hands down.
Swan
Oh, wait,
Song, hands down.
Swan Song,
see what's
hands
going
down.
Oh, that all right. That Annihilator album does have a couple of interesting songs on it. I don't think it's a good one. I don't think either one of those albums is particularly good. But at least with Carcass, I have a handful of tracks, a very measly handful of tracks on that album that I'm like, those are okay.
All right. The hell, Maniac, you need help. I second that comment.
I third that.
Blind bug.
What?
The hell?
Dude, I saw
Well-
Blair Witch in theaters, and my my super like hard ass buddy, like, none of this shit fucking scares me. Man. Whatever. When he ended up crashing at my buddy's house, my buddy told me later, was like, yeah, he stayed up all night. He wouldn't stop talking to me. He was like, so, man, you think any of that was like real? Like, you think like that kind of thing could happen? Like, you going to sleep? You sure you want to turn the lights off? We can stay up and talk. I'm not scared or anything. But, like, you want to talk? You're not gonna like leave the room or anything, are you?
The fact that the Blair Witch Project was able to make as much money as it did back in 1999, when found footage films weren't the norm.
Yeah.
It still amazes me that it made much of an impact. That now we have billions upon billions upon billions of found footage films, which the majority of them suck. But once in a while, you find a very good, decent found footage film.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't. I mean, because you could argue Cannibal Holocaust was the first one done in that style.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Blair Witch kind of galvanized it, and the budget for that movie was maybe like 10 grand or something like that.
But I think the reason that Cannibal didn't get that much
Because it was way too fucked up.
Well, that plus remember, it got banned in so many countries that it just got unbanned like 5 years ago. I think in the UK.
Oh God.
Do they just like look at the list like, do we still ban that one? There's way more fucked up shit out now. Let's just throw it out there.
It's like with Cannibal Corpse when they were banned in Germany, they couldn't play certain songs. Now they're like they can play them from the first 4 albums.
Again, censorship is so inconsistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Legend of Zelda.
Legends.
Legend of
I
Zelda.
never got into either franchise.
Oh,
Legend
dude. A Link to the Past is
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite games. That again, back to the Super NES being fucking boss.
Now Final Fantasy, probably Final Fantasy 4. That's probably my favorite.
I only played 10 and 7, and I never beat either one. I just didn't have the
Yeah.
patience for it.
After that, they did a whole reboot, and I just decided not to bother with it anymore.
Still Life or Purgatory Afterglow. That's actually a good matchup. Probably
I gotta
still
do
goes
Still
Still
Life.
Life though.
Yeah, I'd still go. The dude, White Cluster is up there with one of my
The
favorite.
Moor.
Yep.
The Moor's up there
That is
amongst my
Lament.
favorite. And even the You Pretty songs, Benighted and Face of Melinda are gorgeous songs. Hell, I would even say Moonlapse Vertigo is amongst the most underrated Opeth songs.
All right, that's
Aliens or Halloween
fair,
too.
and it's Aliens.
Aliens.
I've not
Aliens.
watched. I haven't
Aliens.
watched Aliens in full, but even I will say Aliens.
Dude,
Well,
Aliens is a
good.
fucking jam of a movie. I
In
gotta
terms of
watch the director's.
You know what? You know what? We need to do this. Next time I come up and visit you, Nick, you're gonna have to make me watch Aliens.
The
No,
director's
I'm gonna-
cut's like
no.
3 hours long, and
I
I
am
believe me,
gonna
I
have
probably
to
want to do
send
something
you
else.
a list of
Oh, true.
horror
Dude,
films for
it's
you to
it's
watch.
streaming all over. You can probably watch it sometime tonight, dude. Trust me, it's fucking amazing.
Yep.
Swan Song, dude,
Swan
same
Song
difference.
again.
Same difference, just sucks. It just sucks.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Swan
Ooh.
Song.
Ooh, boss, you're getting spicy now. Roots or the Burning Red.
I would probably take Roots. The Burning
Yeah.
Red has some songs I like, but Roots has more songs I like. There's still more nostalgic appeal.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a Spanish found
Yes.
footage series.
Yes.
Wreck,
I've heard of it.
Yes.
REC.
Yes. The Wreck franchise, one of my absolute favorites. It pretty much inspired Quarantine, those other found footage films. But In terms of the Wreck films, 1 and 2 are the best. 3 and 4, it can leave or take.
Quarantine had that hot, dark-haired chick from Cloverfield, right?
Yes. Which,
Okay.
another found footage film. Which, funny enough,
I love Clover. I mean, I like kaiju though. So.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh, that's
From Mars to Sirius or A Taste of Extreme Divinity.
Mars
It has to.
Sirius.
I have to go Gojira on this one.
yeah. I love
Yeah.
that fucking Hypocrisy album. Like that one's up there on my list for damn sure.
I think that's one. I think that's one of the only Hypocrisy albums I don't have because I
I got
haven't
that
been
the
able
day
to
it came
find it
out.
anywhere. Well, let me double check. Actually, do I have Taste of Extreme Divinity? No, I don't. Yeah, that's one of the few Hypocrisy albums I haven't found yet. So
Don't sleep
don't
on
sleep
Weeping
on
Sores.
Weeping Sores. Disembowelment meets Edge of Sandy with cello. That might be cool.
That actually
I
sounds
I love
good.
both bands, so that's interesting.
I've heard of the band for sure, but I've never heard their music. Yeah, dude.
People forget I am the pickiest motherfucker when it comes to horror movies. Super.
Oh, dude,
Oh yeah, he is.
these are ones
is.
that like cemented genres. Like Aliens, where sci-fi and horror crossed over finally.
Yeah. Okay, so with Aliens, you just need to watch Alien, Aliens, Romulus, and that's it. That's all you need to
Like,
watch.
Prometheus is pretty good.
Okay.
Prometheus is necessary for information that shows up in Romulus.
Yeah, unless you want to go with Covenant. You have to talk about that
Covenant,
one.
that one could have been a lot better.
Alien 3, don't even bother. Don't even bother. The Alien 3.
I don't think it's as bad as everyone makes it. Like it would have had a terrible production. They had 2 different directors on it. There's 2 different versions of it. I own both. It could have been good, but I don't know. Again, it was like a Doom production. Alien Resurrection's not that great either.
Yeah, that fucking alien, human, whatever the fuck that thing is.
Baby.
Yeah.
Anathema or The Gathering.
Oh,
I might lean more towards The Gathering just because I like Annex voice.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, arguably the greatest female metal singer of all time. Some people would argue.
She's up there. Like she's such a great fucking singer.
I feel like I have an idea of what Ricky's about to say.
God.
I finally did watch Romulus, and it was fucking awesome.
I don't know. I'm conflicted because I've said it a billion times, but Anathema, the first 5 albums are it for me. Afterwards, I don't even care. But The Gathering has some ups and downs, but overall, as a band, I have to go with The Gathering as much as I love Anathema's first 5 albums.
Favorite anime? I'm not an anime guy.
Single movie? It's Akira. Akira's landmark.
Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece, Attack on Titan, Naruto, Death Note.
I like movies like more.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Akira, Wicked City,
anime. Yeah.
Yursa Kojudo or Yursa Kojudo, whatever it is, the one with the demon penises.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. I remember seeing that one.
Oh yeah, dude, they're doing a special edition reissue of it. I tagged my brother-in-law in it. It's like, you remember this one? Is like, oh yeah, it's kind of hard to forget a fucking demon cock as big as a fucking city block.
D the Vampire Hunter.
Oh, Vampire Hunter D is awesome. The second one I think is even better. Bloodlust.
Yes.
Fucking Ninja Scroll. Ninja Scroll is fucking amazing.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
Yeah, I mean, I mostly go for the movies and shit, but there's some series out there.
Yeah.
Dude, Ghost in the Shell. Fuck yeah, dude. Good fucking pick. I have not played the second one, so I guess Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I have to go with Final Fantasy.
I feel like I'm just sitting here. I'm just like,
Well, I mean, you're learning, you're absorbing information.
You're observing.
I don't like anime. I've never been an anime guy. I tried to give it a
Well-
shot years ago, and I just
It's because there's different. There's a lot of there's anime for everybody. Just need to find your, I guess, your gateway into it.
Or, I mean, all right, what are you looking for? Like, if you're looking for
I just
horror oriented,
I just never was.
Give it a second. It's happening all the time. It's this internet. It's fucking up. I don't know what the hell's wrong with this internet. So yeah, just give it a couple seconds and he'll be back in just a moment. It's because I don't know. With anime, it all depends. Like with me, with anime, when I started getting to anime, to me it was Yu-Gi-Oh that really got me to anime, and it kind of grew from there.
See, I got more into like just animated features. Like there he is. Like heavy metal. And
Heavy metal, yeah.
a lot of Don Bluth stuff, like namely Secret and Nim.
Yeah.
And then I saw Akira, and it was like, holy shit,
Yeah.
this is fucking amazing. Not only just because it's animated, but this is like some really in-depth, crazy sci-fi.
Yeah. But Levi, for me, honestly, if you want to watch an anime that you can understand,
Well, I was
and
gonna say before my
Just watch hentai.
before my internet throttled again. I was saying like I just never got into anime, and I probably would never get into anime. It just wasn't for me.
Just watch hentai. You'll be fine. You don't have to worry about.
I've seen hentai for like 10 seconds.
Is that all it took?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, but
Somebody
honestly,
clean this
Anyway.
place up, I'll tell you what.
Anyways,
honestly,
back to the metal. Brave New World or Unleash the Beast.
Brave New World, Unleash the
Yeah.
East, The Beast wasn't the greatest production. It was still in the
Oh,
90s
yeah.
with Unleash the Beast.
I don't have Unleash the Beast, but Brave New World's a good album.
Brave
Oh,
New
yeah.
World.
Oh, yeah, album. Excuse me.
But what the fuck?
Oh,
Oh God, are we gonna go? Oh no, I don't even want to bring it up. Hentai metal.
there's a, well, I mean, I've seen porno grind with like hentai covers.
I mean, porno grind's kind of in that realm, so. What, buddy? What? You're learning something.
The birds and the Japanese bees. Oh, dude, Black Cauldron. That was, man. That was like a Disney movie that I don't know. Like I don't know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Like, oh, kids are not
Yeah.
gonna latch onto this one, well, unless it's in their.
I need to
nightmares.
watch the Black Cauldron.
That-
There's quite a few.
yeah.
There's quite a few Disney movies I still need to watch in full.
I don't know
That
who the
one's-
hell green lighted that movie, but at the time it was like really dark.
All right, you know, like Eric Roper's artwork, like High on Fire, Blessed Black Wings, that stuff. Like you know, the artwork there. Imagine a movie that
Yeah.
kind of looks like that. That's Black Cauldron. It's very like the villain itself, which is John Hurt doing the voice. Creepy, like you're way too scared to be a Disney villain. Holy shit, dude! You're gonna crawl into kids' nightmares.
Yeah, like honestly, I think the Black Cauldron is like one of the few Disney movies that hasn't gotten like a special edition of some sort that I am aware of.
Yeah. Like I was saying, like, yeah, there's still quite a few old Disney movies I need to watch. Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon? I was always a Nickelodeon
Cartoon Network.
guy.
Cartoon Network for me.
All right, for kids cartoons, well, or kids programming, I grew up like first generation Nickelodeon back when it was like essentially I think it was a Canadian cable access channel, and they would just take shows from different countries and air them. Like, and some of them were kind of fucked up, like Children of the Stones. That was way too scary for kids, but they
When
put it
did I'm trying to remember when Ren and Stimpy was on Nickelodeon?
90s and late 80s, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I used to watch Pinwheel. That was like my kids' programming and Today's Special and shit like that. So I have an attachment to that. But Cartoon Network for Adult Swim, because Aqua Teen is one of the greatest shows ever created. Same thing with
Metalocalypse.
Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
What about Squidbillies?
Squidbillies is fucking great.
Yeah, when they used to air old Futurama too.
C-Lab 2020.
Oh, Robot Chicken.
I mean, for me, I have to go Nickelodeon because, I mean, my two favorite shows of all time, SpongeBob and Avatar: The Last Airbender, but even beyond that, like going back and watching some of the game shows they did back in the day, like Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple, Guts, Family Double Dare, even Figure It Out was fun, Double Dare 2000, Robot Wars, Scaredy Camp, those are awesome to watch. And then, of course, like the live action shows they would do, like All That was fun. The Amanda Show, back when Amanda Bynes didn't go off the rails. Drake and Josh was a nostalgia trip for me back in the mid 2000s. But yeah, so I'd have to go with Nickelodeon, or hell, even like Hey Arnold, Fairly Odd Parents was always a jam for me.
By the time those shows started airing on Nickelodeon,
Rugrats,
I was kind of aged out, and I started moving on to stuff like Tales from the Crypt. And like that's, I mean, my teenage years spent. I was spending a lot of time renting out the entire horror fucking section of my local video store.
Blockbuster.
Mine was a place called Video Connection. I racked up some serious late fees.
For me, we had a Hollywood video store and a Blockbuster store, years ago. And I remember every Friday, me, my dad, and my sister would go to Hollywood Video, and he would say, "Okay, everyone picks one movie for a week, and we bring it back." I will always go get like the rated R films, and my dad was like, "You sure about this?" He had to like tell me like 3 times, like, "You sure about this? You're not gonna have nightmares?" "I'm not gonna have nightmares." Never had nightmares. And then my sister picked up like something like Cinderella or something. My dad was picked like, I think like war film or something. But I don't know, I had fond memories going to like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video.
Ed, and Eddie, or I assume Leave It to Beaver. I'd probably go Ed, and Eddie.
Angry Beavers, I think.
Or Angry Beavers. Yeah, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, Ed and Eddie was pretty funny. There's a reason they had fucking Woody Allen do the voice. Of course, he's going to make some inappropriate.
Yeah.
I think in DreamWorks movies as a whole will throw in jokes like fucking Shrek, the biggest one of them all being Lord Farquaad. How I still don't know how the hell they got away with a character named Lord Farquaad.
I mean, then again, DreamWorks was created as a big fuck you to Disney to begin with.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, the fact that Donkey and the Dragon had kids, that's
yeah. It's like you hear the meme. I slay a dragon. I slay a dragon. I kill the dragon. Do you see Donkey's face? And I'm like, yeah.
Crawl inside in a wetsuit.
Yeah.
But also, let's not forget, DreamWorks does have, in my opinion, objectively the best animated film of all time with Prince of Egypt.
Oh God.
That is such a fantastic movie.
Yeah, which is so crazy to think that
with an awesome cast they got for that too.
Originally, it was supposed to be a Disney film, but somehow, some way, Disney passed on it.
And this was, and I think that was DreamWorks' first movie they ever did.
So, it's one of those films that, shit, I'll probably watch that tonight just for the hell of it.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy or Foster's Home of
Oh,
Imaginary
I love
Friends.
both. I love both.
I never
shows.
don't remember ever watching Foster's Home, so I'd probably have to go with Billy and
I watched-
Mandy.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Grim-
gotta go with
watched-
Billy and Mandy. I gotta go with Billy and Mandy.
Mike, you why would you do this? Ed, Ed, and Eddie or Beavis and Butthead? Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dude, Count
Yeah.
Duckula. I love that fucking show.
Oh, Count Duckula.
Oh, dude, it's a great one. God, it's right up there with like Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse was so fucking awesome. Penfold.
Pinky and the Brain.
Favorite
brain,
robot
brain.
chicken moment?
When they recreated the entire stairwell fight from I don't know if it's Umbach or the Protector. I think it's the Protector. They recreated that entire one-shot fucking fight scene from the Protector, Tony Jaa martial arts movie, in stop motion with the robot chicken. That's the best moment they had.
Probably it's a classic gummy bear. I'm such a gummy bear.
Snap.
Futurama or Family Guy? I still gotta go
Futurama.
Family Guy.
Futurama.
I've always been a bigger Family Guy fan.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of fell off with Family Guy as well. Actually, when American Dad came on, I was like, oh, he's saving his best jokes for fucking American Dad now.
True, yeah.
Futurama has a lot of like just fun, quick humor in it that I like.
Break my shiny metal ass.
Mhm.
That's why I
Here's
say-
Corpsey.
Oh, dude, Zoidberg. Zoidberg's my favorite character. Like, that's a big pill. There's no way I'm swallowing that.
I am
Good news,
Mr.
that's a suppository.
Hey, it's me, Miss Dr. Zoidberg here. Why would you mess with the Zoidberg? It was
Woo!
me. I was the hero. But I don't know. And I was just remembering the Christmas special for Family Guy, the first one. Oh God, Lois, it was horrible. The fish were in my eyes and in my nose, and I think one of them muttered something anti-Semitic. Or my couch, my TV. What the hell did you do? Me? Who the hell buys a novelty fire extinguisher? I'll tell you who. Someone who cares enough about physical comedy to put his whole family at serious risk. I can't do that with a straight face, no matter how hard I try. Duckman or the Head? Never heard of either.
Wow,
What
really?
does everyone want? Head. When do we want it? Head.
The Head was the MTV's Freaks, because they also did that side by side with the Max, which was a really, really interesting comic turned into a anime movie. I don't know about the Head was weird, but I'd probably go with the Head just because it had some strange writing. Duckman was like a detective story. It was Jason Alexander playing Duckman. It was all right.
The fuck is this? Bully Beatdown or
Bully
Jersey
Beatdown.
Shore? Bully
Bully
Beatdown because
Beatdown.
at least I was into MMA at
Yeah.
the time.
And
I
well,
could
Maniac
enjoy
turned
it.
out to be a giant scumbag, which kind of made the whole
Yeah.
thing seem super fake. But it was fun for a while. Jersey Shore did I fucking hate every single fucking person on that show.
Yeah.
Like, please get me the biggest wood
They
chipper
call it
possible.
they call it a snooki. It's very famous. Wow. I don't know. Snooky went smish smish.
Oh, dude.
Ugh.
Like they just taught STDs to walk and talk.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ben?
Well, Ben,
Hey, Ben.
Donkey was the bottom.
I don't think that would work. I mean, well, cartoon
Yeah.
physics. God, it would just be like a hole with a donkey's face.
I mean,
There
I'm
you go.
pretty sure there's somebody
just
out there
picture it.
who's done the. I'm pretty sure somebody out there who's done the math on how it's physically impossible or possible, depending
Like
on cartoon.
Gallon jug filled with lube.
Jeez. Ooh, this is a good one. Donkey Kong or Mario?
I mean, for the
Mario.
games,
Mario, yeah.
Mario.
Yeah.
It's a me, Mario.
You're never gonna catch me.
You sons of a
Leeway,
bitch.
Born to Expire, Excels, Jokes on You. I need to listen to both of those bands.
I still need some leeway in my collection. I have Jokes on You, and that's not like the best one. That's their second album, and they have a third album, I think, too. That it's not bad. Like, it gets a bad rap. I just think it's not a lot like the first one.
Yeah. Let's see. Nuclear Assault, Third World Genocide, or Forbidden Screen.
Not
Not a big fan of either.
Yeah. Green at least has like some like 90s weirdness to it. Like, there's very Melvins-ish stuff, and apparently Slipknot were very inspired by that album.
All right, see you. Sleep with Siren. Why'd you have to reference that band name? 90s hardcore or beatdown hardcore. Isn't that basically the same?
I mean, beatdown hardcore. I mean, the band that I usually see associated
Is Madball.
Terror. No.
Terror.
Terror is like kind of the beat. All right, here, let's see. I'm just gonna pull it up now just because I'm curious. Like, beatdown hardcore.
Yeah, because I hear beatdown hardcore and I hear tough guy hardcore. Like, those
maybe Madball is in there.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let's see. Let me consult. Yeah, 100 Demons, Born from Pain. Like, these are all bands that just call metallic hardcore. Bury Your Dead. Yeah,
like a lot of these bands I see that get that beatdown or tough guy hardcore. I just call them metalcore or metallic hardcore.
Yeah, because like a lot of my 90s, hardcore and shit, like I would have said Madball.
Yeah.
Probably would have thrown in Sick of It All too. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of overlap there, really. I mean, Hatebreed falls in my love of 90s stuff, dude. Satisfaction is the Death of Desire. That was a big fucking album for me. Earth Crisis.
Yep.
Snapcase, I don't know, I would call like beatdown, but I mean, that's 90s for me there too. I don't know. Again, there's a lot of overlap there. Because, dude, I have like almost all of Born from Pain's albums. First Blood, I have their only 2 releases. Knocked Loose, I guess, is beatdown hardcore. Kubla Khan.
I still need to dig further into Knocked Loose.
Again, once you kind of make peace with the vocals.
Get past with the vocals, yeah.
Dude, yeah, Ringworm, they're calling beatdown hardcore. Like, did that? Okay. Like, I always consider them.
That makes no sense. Yeah, like thrashy metallic hardcore. Yeah. Same with All Out War.
Vane FM is beatdown hardcore. I kind of just threw them in the new kind of like surge of metallic hardcore. Marauder. Jesus. Yeah, these are all bands I've been listening to. I've never considered them. E-Town Concrete. Holy shit, that's a band I haven't listened to in forever.
And then hell, the whole tough guy hardcore. I'm looking at that. All it is essentially just New York hardcore. That just happen to have a lot of thrash in their sound. So Cro-Mags, Agnostic Front. And hell, that perfectly makes sense because I always thought of New York hardcore being more metal inspired than punk inspired a lot of times.
I mean, it depends.
I guess it depends on the band. Like, you listen to Agnostic Front, especially Cause for Alarm and Cro-Mags. It's like you can definitely tell a metal influence in both of those bands.
Yeah. I mean, well, they had still like more melodic-ish vocals, at least in Cro-Mags. Like John Joseph had like a very distinct delivery. Even Harley did too.
Well, even like Harley on like Best Wishes, like he almost kind of sounded like a hybrid of like Misfits Eric Danzig with a punky approach and a little James Hetfield to him. Like a hardcore James Hetfield at times, especially on the faster songs. But like, yeah, Agnostic Front, the first album you would say was definitely a lot more punky, but then then they started getting the metal.
Nope.
Nope. Don't worry. Give it some time. There.
Oh, there we go.
All right. So that was a quick one. But yeah, like the whole tough guy hardcore, it's like just call it New York hardcore. That's
Just
all.
call Metallic hardcore and we're fine.
Exactly. 90s death metal or today's death metal? Why
Yes.
you gotta do that?
I
Yes,
do.
but I'd have to go 90s because that's where really the root of today's death metal started,
Yeah.
was 90s death metal.
That's where I got into it.
90s.
So, man.
I mean, take your pick on classics from that decade. Like, holy crap. Decompose, Hope Finally Died, or Accidental Suicide, Deceased. I need to
Listen,
check both of those albums out.
Oh, dude, Accidental Suicide is fucking sick. I might have picked that one anyway. But Accidental Suicide is gross. It's just the one album.
Yeah.
Awesome
I love both
Wisconsin
albums.
death metal.
Yeah.
Like, if you like Mortal Skull's debut, you'll like Accidental Suicide.
Madball or Sick of It All. Speaking
Sick
of
of It All.
Sick of it all.
I still need to listen to both bands more, but from what I've listened to, probably Sick of It All. Damn it, Aaron. Glam metal or new metal? The
New
two
metal.
redheaded stepchildren of
I
metal.
have more of a connection to new metal, like, all the Ozfests and shit. Hair metal, I have a connection in TV, but not a lot of it aged very well for me. And especially after listening to all the fucking Motley Crue shit. God. Oh,
Yeah. It's like I like bands in both, but I don't like the majority of bands in both. So, oh God. I guess I would probably go new metal just because I still do love Slipknot to this day. So, yeah, I'd probably go new metal. And then, oh dear Lord.
oh my
Again, it's like
God.
choosing between a baby screaming or a goat screaming.
I'll probably go with Blink 182.
Which one's the goat screaming? Because then I could at least eat the goat.
Probably Blink 182, maybe.
I don't know.
I
Find
don't
that
know.
one then.
I don't-
There was a point where like Blink 182's earlier stuff was all right. Because it was still rooted in skate punk. Good Charlotte's never been good. Ever.
Right.
There's never been a point where I thought, oh, this band's really, got something, got some punk. And no, they've always been just a fucking pop band.
Yeah. Groove metal or new metal? Probably groove metal because there's
Groove.
more in groove metal I can get into.
I mean, that one's tough
Like-
too because when it comes down to groove metal, you're talking about like bands that started off as groove metal or,
Yeah.
bands that became groove metal bands and didn't adapt to it well.
Mhm.
Because that was a good portion of groove metal, sadly.
Yeah,
Well,
not
back
everybody.
then,
Not everybody could be Pantera and Exhorder.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go, guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Later,
Yeah,
man.
see you, Ricky.
Laters.
Hopefully, not nearly as bad with just us two. But anyways, I still probably go with groove metal just for the simple fact Pantera and Exhorder exist.
Prong.
Prong, Biohazard, White Zombie,
Yeah.
Sepultura.
Go groove metal. I mean, yeah. First two Machine Head albums are definitely on the groove metal
Mhm.
vibe there, and I fucking dig the fuck out of those.
Lamb of
Skin
God,
Lab.
Chimera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd definitely probably go groove metal over new metal mostly.
Oh, Grip
Oh
Bank.
man. Hall of the Mountain King or Operation
I
Mindcrime.
still haven't listened to all of Mountain King.
I say objectively, I probably go Operation Mindcrime, but man, I love that Sabotage album so much.
I mean, I have to go
much.
Queensrÿche because that's the one I've heard.
Yeah, trust me. It's like people tell me to check out albums. You definitely got to check out In the Hall of the Mountain King. Especially the song and the music video. It's cheesy, but it's so fun. Uh, this is actually a good one. Motley self-titled or Skid Row Subhuman Race. They're basically almost like companion albums to each
I am
other.
not. I only know like the one single off of Subhuman Race, but I do actually. I kind of like that entire album by Motley Crue.
Yeah. Till
They
Death Do
finally
Us
got a
Part was
singer.
probably, yeah, Till Death Do Us Part was probably my favorite on that album because it sounded like Alice in Chains.
Yeah,
And it was done pretty damn well.
the production was really good. Hell,
Oh, yeah.
first time I
Actually,
thought
Subhuman
Tommy Lee
Race
was
was
decent.
actually, funny enough, Subhuman Race was also produced by Bob Rock. So similar tone. I don't know that's tough. Like I like both albums. I probably might go with Subhuman Race by a notch just because there was more going on that album. Whereas like with Modley, it was mostly like that alternative metal, grunge, bordering on sludge sound, and then Subhuman Race. It's like you still get stuff that sound like could have been on Slave to the Grind. There's some grunge stuff on there. There's hell the song Bonehead. That's like a thrash metal song. Like it's 2 minutes, but it is pretty well done 2 minutes. So yeah, I'd probably go with Subhuman Race by just a hair because there's more going on. The worst glam metal is honestly nowhere near as bad as the worst new metal.
No, well, because there's
Uh,
some really terrible, terrible
yeah,
fucking hair metal albums out there.
yeah, there
They both
was.
have a fair amount of fucking clunkers.
Yeah, yeah, very, very, very true. 90s groove metal. Oh yeah, remember Pissing
Dude,
Razors?
I have one of their albums. I think it's their
Oh,
second.
another groove metal band that I think some people should give more nods to, and I need to listen to more of their stuff. Grip Incorporated.
Yep, Grimping. Yeah, it had Dave Lombardo on drums. That's where he went afterwards. They only did 2 albums, and I don't think the singers are with us anymore.
Nah,
Oh, Rage Against the Machine.
Hippie, Rage, because at least I like the first album in Battle of Los Angeles.
Yeah, the first 2 Head PE albums, the only ones you really need to own if you really like them. Broken, the self-titled. Rage, I like all the albums, and dude, they were consistent. They were good.
Mm-hmm.
Head PE went off the fucking deep end.
Frozen Soul or Vomit Forth? Frozen Soul.
Probably, yeah, Frozen Soul. Vomit Force is good though. That second album was a huge improvement.
Yeah. Okay, this is actually a good one. I still need to listen to the other one. So, Molested, Blood Drum, or Infestor to the Depths of Degradation. I have to go. I have to go Infestor. Molested, I need to check out because that's Oystein from Borknagar. That was his death metal band. So I need to check that one out because from what I've seen, they were very comparable to like Incantation quite a good bit. So
I mean,
both of these albums are Incantation.
Infestor sounds like an extra swampy version of Onward to Golgotha.
With bordering on like brutal death metal and blackened death metal too.
And some like really dopey edgelord fucking lyrics. That's my only thing with Infestor, but musically really fucking solid.
Unreal. Like probably I remember we got asked a question on a stream in the past about like probably the scariest or spookiest album. That would be in the running. Just because like the fucking vocals on that album are so insane. Like evil demonic gutturals and like these howling black metal screams. It makes me wonder because of that black metal element coming into that album, if they had continued, would they have evolved into like blackened death metal proper? Probably. Who knows? Metalcore, deathcore,
metalcore.
Because because at least I can have Hatebreed.
Yeah,
I can have Hatebreed.
There's a ton of Unearth, a fuck ton of bands. Deathcore's got its good bands, but not enough.
There's a lot of blah bands.
Yeah, like honestly, like when it came down to like the overall style of deathcore, I think everyone just kind of imitated the top bands.
Like you have Redcore, Despised Icon,
Whitechapel, big time.
Yeah, and hell, even to a degree, Job for Cowboys, Doom EP, people were copying.
Yeah,
Suicide Silence copied that.
Yeah,
So-
and then everyone got Suicide Silence.
Yeah. I mean, like, when it comes to deathcore, it's like the only bands I can tolerate are like the pioneering ones, like Redcore, Despised Icon, Whitechapel. Some Carnifex I do enjoy. Like, I think,
Get better luck.
yeah, I think World War X was, I remembered that was actually really good. That
Through
was
the
actually
Eyes
a
of the
really
Dead.
good album.
Through the Eyes of the Dead.
I need to
really
check that
good.
band out. I need to check out Through the Eyes of the Dead. Death and Roll or Black and Roll?
I'd probably take Black and Roll because I feel like
Probably Black and Roll.
the
Fits in
sleaze
that
and
realm
satanic
more.
shit meshes up really well.
Yeah, Death and Roll, you got some good stuff in there, like particularly into Wolverine Blues and Uprising, and I guess if you want to call that new Beast or Based album Death and Roll, that was actually a lot of fun.
It kind of is. I mean, by definition, dude, there are flat out fucking rock riffs in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd probably go Black and Roll because, like, I guess if you want to use Black and Roll as a genre name, even though I kind of unsure about it, then I guess Midnight would qualify.
Kind of. I mean, that's
to an extent.
Yeah, I don't know. They're fun.
It's tough. That's a tough definition to make. Devourment or internal bleeding.
Probably internal bleeding, like Devourment.
Because you wouldn't have Devourment without internal bleeding.
I mean, the internal bleeding's got some bad fucking albums in there too. But Devourment, I mean, in a live setting, yeah, I'd check them out again. Like album wise, it's kind of hit or miss with me. I hate fucking plunky ass snares.
Yeah, I do too.
What's up, Tyler?
Hey, what's up, Tyler? Internal bleeding or suffocation. Yeah. U.S. Disgorge or the Mexican Disgorge?
Mexico.
U.S. I'm going U.S. Disgorge.
Dude, Mexicans more death grind, more carcass ish.
Yeah, I need to check out the Mexican Disgorge, but I don't know. Just U.S. Disgorge, particularly those first two albums, were just putrid and awesome. Like fucking Matty Way's vocals. I don't know how the hell he does those gutturals. Peeling Flesh or Ingested? I've not listened to either band.
Oh, Ingested were they were brutal death with a bit of like deathcore, and now they're kind of just like deathcore with like modern death metal in there. They're still pretty decent, though I feel like the band's kind of fallen apart. Peeling Flesh, I've heard one album and it's just like the dopiest fucking slam. They're from Oklahoma. I'll go with Ingested. I've met those dudes too. They're pretty solid dudes.
I'm thinking with Death and Roll, it's only Wolverine Blues, Massive Killing Capacity, and even Swan Song.
I mean,
technically, Uprising would be in that running.
I've heard some people
not even consider
that an Entombed album. I was like, shut up.
Yeah. 1 year anniversary. Hey, good on you.
Congratulations.
Black and Roll, people like to shit on Satyricon Age of Narrow.
I like that album. I do. I mean, like, that's the one with King on it too, isn't it?
Or is no, I think that was Now Diabolical.
No, but that one's not too bad either. Like, it's a little stupid, but yeah, like I don't, dude. Hell, I would even consider like the last Satyricon album. That one had like some flat out like death and roll moments on it too. But fuck, dude, riffs. I mean, Nemesis Divina is still like the GOAT though. So,
Dream Death, Journey into Mystery, or Slaughter Strapato.
I thought I thought Grip only had two. I only have two of Grip Inc.'s albums. Huh.
Yeah, I guess they did have 4.
Huh.
I just saw. Shit. Whew.
Uh-oh. He froze. He's holding very, very still now. Shh, don't disturb Levi. He's sleeping. Now, Well, I'm just going to field this one since I can't do anything else until Levi gets unfrozen here. I don't think I've heard Dream Death before, so can't go for that one. But I love Slaughter Strapato. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to check out both in full. Like
Slaughter
Strapato. Yeah, like I've heard a couple of songs on Strapato and they were killer. The Dream Death album I still need to dig into because like I hear while it's like thrash doom, it's also death doom, like kind of like a proto death doom album. Like it's very influential to bands like Winter and Autopsy and a bunch of bands, even though it's like very much like American Celtic Frost. So yeah, I'd probably check those out at some point. Ooh, Simpsons Hit and Run or Need for Speed Underground 2. I have not played either of them. I think the only Need for Speed game I remembered playing on PS2 was Most Wanted. And that was pretty fun. I know Simpsons Hit and Run I've heard is awesome. So
is that the one that was Crazy Taxi essentially?
I think so. It'd been a long time. So, but yeah, let me go back see if there was anything I missed. So I feel like I missed something. Oh yeah, we were talking about the Grip Inc. stuff. Yeah, I definitely need to check it out. Journey and Mystery, Perfect Marriage of to Megatherion and Hell Awaits. Well, that's enough to sell me. I think I did remember. Like I think it might have been Peaceville that reissued Journey into Mystery. Let me see. No, it was High Roller Records that reissued it. So yeah, I'd probably get it at some point. Yeah, because I'm looking as you go on the archives. Yeah, they're compared to Celtic Frost, Hellhammer, Winter, Slayer, Obituary, Carnivore, even Pentagram. It's like they're all over the map. What the fuck? Crazy Town or Saliva?
One second there.
Oh man. I'd probably go with Saliva just because there's a couple of songs I do have a little bit of nostalgia for. Crazy Town can go fuck themselves.
Both of them can. They both suck. There's nothing redeemable about either. They both should be playing like county fairs or like the opening of a used car dealership. They broke and dude, like Saliva made the fucking metal presses again because they're fighting over the name again because the one Tool that was the front man left and then came back and then he left again, but they got another singer and he's like, the Saliva name's mine. And they're like, no, it's ours. And like, and he said in like, I guess what's his name? Josie Scott or something like that.
Yeah.
He said something like that version of Saliva is like the Temu version of Saliva. And I was like, dude, I feel bad for Temu. You being associated with fucking Saliva. Like that's how much you suck. All of you suck. No matter what you do, it will always suck. Please quit. At least Crazy Town had the courtesy of breaking up and or dying.
Jeez.
So fuck both of them.
Dynasty Warriors 3 or 4. Never heard.
Oh, dude, those are my jam. I play those games all the time. Actually, you know what? I might take the Dynasty Warriors Gundam games over any of them. But Dynasty Warriors 4 in particular was fun.
Surprised there hasn't been a thrash and roll. Honestly, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure in like some way you could probably say that would have been the other name for groove metal. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that would have been. Maybe if they called it thrash and roll instead of groove metal, it might have gotten more popular. Maybe, I don't know. Well, I mean, then again, Pantera.
Yeah, honestly, and Kia is like
get a lick on this Kia,
dude, and it has to be like used Kias where if you get one Kia, we'll give you a bonus Kia because we know this one's going to break down. Yeah, and it's not because Saliva played near it, though. It might have something to do with it. Listen, anything that gets in close proximity to Saliva just ends up sucking.
Okay, both involves sucking, both bad, and some other cases good. If you're not talking about the bands, kinky. Well then, Tyler. What the fuck? I don't even know what to say after that one. All right. ECW or WWE? I mean, it's gonna be WWE. I loved ECW. Hell, over the past couple weeks, I've been watching back a couple of old ECW DVDs. I got like their Bloodsport DVD where it showed off some of their most violent, bloody matches. One in particular on there that I still can't believe actually happened was former referee Bill Alfonso versus Beulah McGillicuddy, who was not a wrestler, and she was married to Tommy Dreamer. And they had a 5-minute match where Fonzie just bled fucking buckets in that match, and Beulah beat the shit out of him.
A spit swapping makeout match. It's all very homoerotic.
Bruins or Flyers? I'm not a
Detroit
hockey
Red
guy.
Wings.
I'm not a hockey person. Oh, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Eddie.
Whoa.
I still miss Eddie. Hell, I can't believe in November this year it'll have been 20 years since he died. You're welcome. Made you think about something better than those bands. I don't know if it's better. I really don't know. Oh, so this was asked to me earlier. So least favorite of the first 6 Ozzy albums.
Okay,
So it would be Blizzard of Oz
Blizzard.
through No More Tears.
Oh, dude. Because those are
I
all
was feeling the same way. Yeah.
those are all
Yeah.
like,
The
I mean,
best.
all right. It might be Bark at the Moon just because I feel like it doesn't have as many standout songs as the other ones. But it's still a damn good album.
Yeah.
I
think what I remember, I picked No Rest for the Wicked.
Oh, see, I love No Rest for the Wicked.
Even though I love that album too, but to me, I felt the same way about it as you do with Bark at the Moon. Not as many standouts. Like the only song I remember that was a big standout on there, or two, Miracle Man and Crazy Babies. So, oh no, oh no, I'm not. Okay. Easy, No Rest for the Wicked. It looks like it says Wiked. No Rest for the Wiked.
Wait.
Anyone as a fan of the fake Charles Bronson flicks with that Robert Bronzy guy, they are hoot.
Robert Bronzy. Hold on, I'm gonna look that one. I don't know if
Sounds like something Rick would know.
Robert Bronzy. Let's see. Holy shit! Wow. Wait. There was a different person? Holy shit, it looks just like him. Fuck. Hold on here. What movies was he in?
I wouldn't know. I don't know what this is.
Oh no, he's a guy. All right, he's a guy that's around now. Holy shit, he does look just like Bronson though. Like it's pretty fucking uncanny. Seriously, look up a picture of him.
Charles Bronson. And then Robert Bronzy. Oh my god. That is uncanny.
Yeah.
That's like Chad Smith and Will Ferrell, for fuck's sake. What in the hell? Well, the more you know.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Skinless or vulgar?
Skinless.
I'd have to go skinless too. The fake Bronson flicks are.
I mean, they have to be. There's no way they can pretend that oh no, we don't know why people are watching this. It has nothing to do with the fact that it looks like someone. Totally not Charles Bronson though.
Transgressor Ether for Scapegoat or Sempiternal Death Reign to Spooky Gloom.
I still haven't listened to Sempiternal Death Reign, but dude,
I need to check that album
Transgressor
out. I heard that's
wild listen.
Because I hear that Sempiternal Death Reign album, it was 89, and that was a pioneering Death Doom album before it really got called that.
Transgressor, good luck quantifying what you've listened to when you listen to that album.
What the fuck? Saw Saliva open up for Kiss and Aerosmith years ago, and yes, they were bad live, and the crowd didn't care about them at all. Doesn't shock me.
Actual spit has more value than saliva.
Cow decapitation, cattle.
Like, all right, Signs of the Swarm. I mean, I like that new album, and they thanked us, and they also really appreciate the fact that I shit all over fucking CJ McCreary, which that dude's a giant fucking piece of shit. Yeah, the drummer like that. So I like Signs of the Swarm, but dude, it's Cal Decap. Cal Decap's Cal Decap.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back when I grab a smoke.
All right, so I guess. Oh dear, wait. Gene Simmons or Ted Nugent? Who would you rather?
I would lock the door with them in it and set the room on fire,
or just let them fight to the death in a legitimate cave.
No, because one of them might live.
Let
the boat
I guess if I had to choose, I'd rather room with Ted Nugent just because at least I can have venison. I won't get shit with Gene Simmons. So, yeah, I don't care for either, but I guess I'd take Ted Nugent. Cool about Signs of the Swarm. I never really checked out Signs of the Swarm. I just heard so much hype, and I was thinking to myself, do I really want to hop on this hype train? Because more often than not, when I get onto hype train bands, I end up let down. It's like joking. So, yeah. And I forget, who's CJ McCleary? Who did he sing for? Was it Signs of the Swarm or somebody else? Because even I don't fucking know. Oh no, he did sing. Oh, he sings for that Immortal Disfigurement crap. Oh, yeah, I can definitely see why he's a piece of shit. Let's see. Heard of Monolith Death Cult. I've always seen the name, but I've never listened to them. The Monolith Death Cult. Yeah, like I always saw the name, but I never listened to them. But I guess from what I'm seeing here, they're like very comparable to Septic Flesh. All right, there we are. All right, there we go. Destroyer 666, Unchained Wolves, or Abzu Terra. I still need to listen to both of those albums in full. Like, I've heard, like, individual songs. I know from Terra I've heard some stuff off of, but Unchained Wolves, I don't actually know. I feel like I should know something off of that album. No, I guess not. Son of a bitch. Definitely better than Slaughter Prevail. Oh. Borderlands or Halo? I never played either of those games. So I I can't answer. Not familiar. Nails or Napalm Death? Napalm Death. I like Nails, but Napalm Death's Napalm Death. Actually, let me see how my poll is doing for the 6th band to rank for next year. Man, almost 100 votes, and 39% are going with Napalm Death. So it's looking more like that poll is going to be a slam dunk for Napalm Death, because it's right now 39% Napalm Death, 23% Behemoth, 20% Decapitated, 17% Marduk. Shit. Slaughter to Prevail or Suicide Silence, I'm not a fan of either. So next, Rodivore and Iniquitous or Demigod's Slumber of Soul and Eyes. I'd probably go with Demigod. I still need to listen to Rodivore. Justice for Marduk. Well, then get into the poll and get somehow outbeat Napalm for what band I'm going to rank next year. Because actually, let me double check who all. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say. I'm going to wait until later in the year to announce the other 5 bands that I'm going to be ranking in 2026. But trust me, they're all going to be really, really good. So. Marduk's eliminated. Elimination! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Marduk is out. It's over. Welcome back. Damn it. So anyways, to get back to some comments, we got this.
I'd probably go Absu. Absu.
I need to get that album.
I got all of Absu's albums. Honestly, really isn't a weak one in there. Like maybe one of the EPs is a little bit weaker than some of the full lengths, but that's one of the strong ones right there. I love that one.
And one thing I do know about Oh no.
Look, no, you're good.
All right. I was gonna say I do.
You're good now.
All right. I was gonna say, like, one thing I know about Tara is I know King Diamond appears on there under a different pseudonym. I forget what it was, but that was pretty cool. Not sure if you...
Borderlands. I played Borderlands for a while. The first 2 were fucking awesome. Suicide Silence. Like their last one actually was really good, and I like Garza. Garza's got a cool vibe.
Yeah. How about this one?
Oh shit, that's tougher. Shit, dude. I might lean more towards Demigod on that one, but that Rodivore album's fucking awesome. I had the pleasure of seeing them at MDF.
I've still yet to jam that Rodivore album.
It's fucking gross.
I will say one album I finally did get around to jamming not too long ago was Devastation Idolatry. I did finally get around to jamming that. Yeah, good God, that album is packed full of beef.
Whitechapel. I haven't listened to the Shadow Intent one. Like, I'm not big on symphonic deathcore. Like, I feel like a lot of that stuff is like very intrusive when it comes down to the scores. But to Shadow of Intent's credit, they do it better than probably anyone else. But that Whitechapel album, Hymns of Dissonance, that's up there with the best albums they've ever put out. It fucking crushes.
Favorite one-liner from Total Recall?
Heads Up. When he throws the head and it blows up. I like that one. Oh, of course, welcome. Oh, wait. See you at the potty, Rikta.
Demolition Man.
Oh, dude, when he hits him with the TV and says, "Hey, you're on TV," I thought that was pretty good. Or when Wesley Snipes tells him, "Like, you shoot this Like, that's what you remind me of. An evil Mr. Rogers. Can someone please shoot this man? It's something like that. I haven't watched Demolition Man in a while, but Wesley Snipes had a whole bunch of awesome one-liners in there.
Denny's or IHOP.
Denny's, cheese and fries, and moons over my hammy.
All right, this one, Last One on Earth or Grotesque, it's Last One on Earth. Hell, if you were to ask me, that their Broken Hope album probably be the weakest one in their catalog.
Maybe, yeah.
Because, I mean, after all, even Jeremy said himself he's not a big fan of that album, mainly because there was so much turmoil at the time. And even the production, like especially the drum production, it sounded like a drum machine. From what I remember.
That was the one Sean Glass was on too, right? From Soul.
No, he was out. He was out by that point. Yeah. I think the only like classic members that were there were Jeremy, Joe, and Brian. They had new guys for bass and drums.
Let me make sure I'm thinking the right album here. Okay. Yeah. I didn't like hate that album.
Me neither. I think there's some damn good stuff.
I mean, it follows
there.
Loathing though, and Loathing, that was my gateway into the band.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Honestly, I think Omen of Disease might be my least favorite because it just sounded like your standard brutal death slam band. I didn't like the vocals on it.
Nah, maybe some growing pains. Thankfully, Damien did get better on Mutilated and Assimilated. Like, I really loved his vocals on there. Ooh. This one I'm going to have to field to you because I still need to listen to these bands.
Oh, I'd probably go The Chasm just because, dude, honestly, I don't think that band has a bad album. I love Cenotaph. I've never liked the production on that album. I've always thought it was just very muddy and kind of thin, but I did get to see him this year at MDF. And granted, Dan Cortrado wasn't with them. They still had an amazing set. And hearing them live, hearing those songs live, infinitely better. But yeah, the Chasm, that was one of the most mind-blowing performances I think I saw at MDF in 2019. Like, fucking crushed.
Have you been smoking the production of what, the Cenotaph album?
What, Cenotaph? Gloomy Reflection of Our Hidden Stars, the Mexican Cenotaph. Yeah, dude, I don't care for that production on that album. It is. I even have a remastered version of it, and it sounds just muddy. But you know, the music's fucking awesome. But dude, the Chasm fucking crushes on every album.
And yeah, Grotesque was the last one with Joe. I think it's pronounced Phi Check is how it is.
Okay.
So, and then OG RoboCop or OG Predator.
Dude, like in terms of like two of the most immensely quotable movies of all time in the 80s, like those are. I mean, I watch Predator annually, so I probably go Predator, but the RoboCop fucking rules. Dude,
I was waiting for this. Oh, I was waiting for this comment to pop up from Maniac. He's never gonna give up. He ain't gonna give up.
Stop it. That's by his
Please.
fucking genius.
Please, Maniac. I love you like a little brother, but for God's sakes, man.
It's okay to be wrong.
Exactly.
You're very wrong right now.
Very wrong. Bordering on being grounded, like Edgar, right? For the rack.
Dude, fuck. Kirkwood Smith, one of my favorite lines in RoboCop. So when he's getting booked at the fucking police station, he just spits blood on the paper. It's like, just give me my fucking phone call.
Again, you can't go wrong with Kirkwood Smith at all with anything, especially that 70s show.
Dumbass.
I would like to recommend you a special book that my foot wrote. It's called On the Road to In Your Ass. You sleep tight and make sure the bed bugs don't put their foot in your ass.
Dude, Clarence Boddicker was just a vicious fucking villain. But again, Predator, like, dude, so many great fucking one-liners, great action scenes, great score to it too.
You're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed.
You got time to duck? Chavez had the coolest gun.
Sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Slap this on your sore ass, Blaine.
Aaron, you are getting close to being grounded too, buddy.
Dude, fucking Hawkins tried to tell jokes to Billy. So I was talking to my wife the other day, and she said, and I told her, hey, like a little pussy. It's like, so would I, because mine's as big as a house. And just Billy just stares and was like, because, you know, it's like a house, so it's like big, you know. Okay.
Killing on Adrenaline or Sermon of Mockery? I'd probably go with Killing on Adrenaline.
Kill your mother, hurt your dog.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd probably go Killing on Adrenaline. I love it, but I think some of their later albums are pretty damn good too.
Yeah. Gateways to Annihilation or Infernal Storm? Gateways. I like Infernal Storm, but Gateways is so good.
Yeah.
It's not on the same level as Formula's Fatal to the Flesh in my mind, but still.
Just a notch below.
And then Infernal Storm had the unfortunate task of following Diabolical Conquest. So
goated.
Just watch
it does.
G level 30%.
And you can get like an extra 15% by watching Predator 2.
You one ugly motherfucker.
Come on, I'm right here. Do it. Come on. Kill me now.
What are you waiting for? Kill me now.
I love that.
Kill me, you bastard. Oh yeah, so I was watching this video yesterday from a channel that I follow for like Marvel movie news. I guess I heard something about how, because I guess last week I heard a report that Marvel's apparently for like the MCU are shelving the Eternals characters. Like, we'll just put you up here and maybe we'll bring you back down the road. Now it sounds like they might be coming back for like Phase 7 and beyond for future projects, because I guess from something I saw where Marvel Studios were trademarking some movie titles, one of them was kind of eye-catching, Avengers Eternity Wars, where they would do a version of the Judgment Day storyline in the comics with the Celestials coming in to judge Earth. That would be an interesting movie to have everybody in there, like Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Eternals, all battling Celestials. Though it would mostly be X-Men and Eternals with Avengers and Fantastic Four people just kind of caught in the middle.
I mean, Marvel's doing a pretty good job of introducing gods into the...
Yeah.
Like, you know, we have our Mephisto now. We have our Galactus. You know, Dormammu was introduced not too long ago.
Arishem the Judge.
Yeah. And, you know, technically by that, like the entire host of Celestials, even Ego kind of fits in there too, even though he...
Little G. Yeah.
Eternity was introduced too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
But yeah, because I heard apparently even Marvel said they've already got a lot of stuff planned up to 2032. So they're hard at work on like coming up with some new stuff.
We'll see, because a lot of some of those projects might get tabled too. Who knows? It all depends on
or tinkered around to fit into something else. Like, of course, and hell, even technically Moon Knight is in the MCU. He's just not in the movies yet. He's just had his own Disney Plus show, which was one of my favorites to watch. So I guess we'll see about Moon Knight, because I hope they bring Oscar Isaac back, because he played that character so well. All three iterations. The Richard Grant, Mark Spector, and Jake Lockley.
Yeah.
Nailed them all.
I mean, Oscar Isaac's a super talented actor. He can pull that off.
Oh, yeah. It would just be a matter of what movie would be appropriate for him to show up in. Honestly, I think they're just waiting to get a Midnight Suns movie made. So you could have Blade, Moon Knight, Black Knight, Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange,
Justice for Ghost Rider,
Werewolf by Night. You could have all of them team up against like Mephisto or
the Werewolf by Night short they did was pretty good. I liked that one. Plus, it was a good introduction to Man-Thing again.
I've still not watched that Werewolf by Night short.
Oh, it's almost entirely shot in black and white except for like the very end. But yeah, they have Jack Russell. Interesting, they went with a foreign actor. Like you figure a guy named Jack Russell would be American, but no, it's interesting. Like he kind of has to infiltrate a hunting party that hunts down supernatural beings, and the being they're hunting down is the Man-Thing, and the Man-Thing's his friend.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to get him out of there and also not get found out.
Yeah. Oh, have you seen the new Fantastic Four yet?
Not yet. The newest movies that I have watched were Alien Romulus, which came out last year. Finally watched Sinners last night, and it was really good. That's a solid vampire flick. I was like, dude, this has got some fun twists and turns in it. And that's it as far as like newer movies I've watched.
Yeah. I was just now looking at like the box office numbers for Fantastic Four. Almost $500 million. Almost.
Good.
So it's definitely done a lot better than. I am still shocked Thunderbolts didn't make more than it did because it was so good.
I know. I still want to see. Well, I mean, Thunderbolts is streaming now, so I'll probably watch that with my buddy next week.
Like I said before, I think legitimately Thunderbolts is the best movie since Endgame.
And then I want to see Superman. I've heard a lot of good things about Superman. And yeah, like a lot of people saying, like, listen, if you still have a thing for the old Christopher Reeve movies and just how he was portrayed there, I was like, you'll love it. Like, well, fuck yeah, because that's what I grew up on.
Let's see. Let's get back up to some comments. Ozzy Screamer, Trivium, Vengeance Falls.
Fucking neither one of them.
Yeah, I don't care for either album.
Maybe Ozzy just.
Yeah. And of course, that Trivium album gets tainted because it had David Draymond involved.
I mean, anything that man touches sucks.
Especially in 2013, like he was all over the place that year.
Did he have that shitty fucking band called
Device Band?
Well, yeah, it was like, dude, this is just Disturbed with a different name.
More like industrial Disturbed, and then producing Trivium and guest appearing on Megadeth. Like he was just everywhere that year for the wrong reasons. And speaking of which, Disturbed or Godsmack? Easily Godsmack, because I got more albums and I think they're far better.
Oh, God, they do both suck. I'd take at least the first two Godsmack albums, though. They're okay.
Imagine bringing back the LeMay or
Image. Oh, no, Image Comics. Savage Dragon, The Dark. Dude, they tried with like Witchblade as a series on, was it like TNT, and they didn't do very well. The Spawn animated series on HBO was pretty fucking solid. The movie it had a good soundtrack. I don't know, Image for me, like I loved them when they came out, but going back, like it was more about flash and style than it was story arcs. Like I got my story arcs from like, DC and fucking Marvel. They knew how to write interesting story arcs that kept you going.
Right. Vital Remains needs to put out some new music. Yeah.
Well, Tony Lazaro apparently has been battling like some serious medical conditions. I don't know. I don't know if they're even capable of doing anything right now. Plus, as soon as oh shit, the guy that's now in Churchburn, fuck, not Tim Suzuki, Johnson. Oh god damn it! Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to look.
Dave Suzuki.
Oh,
Yeah, Dave Suzuki left Vital Remains, and he was the guy doing like a good chunk of the drumming. Like he did all the drums on like Dechristenize, as well as all the lead guitar on there.
yeah, it's crazy. Give it 5 years, Fantastic Four will be rebooted again. I don't think so. I think we're eating good with this new Fantastic Four because I will flat out say, I mean, it's not saying much considering the other 3 movies weren't that good or dog shit, but this legit new Fantastic Four, I think, is legit very good.
Plus, they got what's his name in there.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal's awesome. He's a solid fucking actor, and yeah, they got a good cast. Plus, the Thing.
Vanessa Kirby's really good.
Awesome. The Thing looked like the Thing for once. Like that last movie, he looked like stacked fucking dog shit.
I was trying to figure out where I was going to sneeze or laugh, and I did both. But no, I think we're good with the current Fantastic Four. Hell, they've already got a sequel planned for that, and we'll be seeing them in Avengers Doomsday next Christmas. So that's going to be sweet. Man, it's a great thing. 90s cartoon with Christopher Reeves feel to it.
Actually, the 90s cartoon was good. It wasn't as good as Batman. Few things are, but
especially when you have Mark Hamill voicing the Joker.
Yeah, well, they had
and the best Joker laugh of all time too.
God, I don't know. No, actually, because Clancy Brown took over as Lex Luthor in Justice League. And that's the voice I always think of when it comes down to Lex Luthor.
Clancy Brown. I can't do Mr. Krabs. I was talking about Disturbed or the Device terrible cover of Close My Eyes. Well, at least Lizzie fit that song. David did not. So if literally any other vocalist could have done that cover with Lizzie Hale, it would have had a chance.
I only heard her do the Ultimate Sin one. Which she did a great job. She's a good singer. David Draymond just sucks.
Hale's got fucking pipes. Like, I've seen live clips of Lizzie Hale doing vocals. Like, she's like, man, you're going to blow your voice out. No, she just has a big fucking range to her. So, still feel like I still like to use the Pedro Pascal eating a sandwich meme.
Dude,
hold on, I gotta find that.
He's Mando. That's already enough for me.
What the fuck? If I see him and Jon Favreau, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, this is a good one. Bluish or Cultosaurus erectus or Deep Purple Perfect Stranger.
I have not listened to Perfect Strangers yet. I know it's what I need to listen to, but I like Cultosaurus erectus, though I will say that Fire of Unknown Origin is a lot better. Like, that's my favorite Blue Oyster Cult album.
And we have a boss.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Trying to save.
I got me a Mr. Pibb extra.
Without dropping throttle and bullshit.
You're freezing again.
Oh my god.
We missed like so much context there.
I see Boss is dying.
Fuck.
And he had to take himself off camera.
I had to turn my lights on to make my production look fancy.
All right, am I good now?
Yes,
Okay. Holy
dude,
crap!
I get it.
Fucking
I
ridiculous.
dude, my internet's just as bad, if not worse.
Well, I mean, it's the weird thing. It's been doing this for on and off for a month, and I don't know what to do about it. But
Mine-
some nights when I'm streaming on here, no issue at all. Yet tonight, for whatever reason, ever since I got home from work, it's been bad. I
Yeah,
don't
there
know
will be
why.
times where my internet will be working fine. Next thing you know, it like freezes like every 10 minutes. I'm like, Jesus Christ, freaking sick one to go with it.
Ultraviolence or the Legacy? I have to go with the Legacy.
It's tough because Ultraviolence is fucking awesome, but
They're both classic debuts, but
yeah,
man,
probably still go towards the Legacy.
Legacy by default for me. I still need to listen to Ultraviolence.
Well, you skipped Maniac's question apparently.
I was
Probably.
actually trying to look for it and I didn't see it.
Lockheed
Oh,
L10.
this.
They're fucking planes. Yeah.
Because he's a planes expert. Because he's
I'm-
got a separate
I hate
Instagram
flying.
where he posts planes.
I hate
yeah,
flying.
like ships
so-
and boats.
No.
What do you hate more, flying or snakes?
Both. Actually, all right. If it comes down to watching stuff about either, the flying stuff gives me more anxiety. Like, I watched that dude that has the reptile zoo, and he has to like get clutches of eggs out from like 20-foot fucking
Yeah.
pythons, and I've watched him get tagged in the fucking face. But yeah, he's like, listen, if I don't get these eggs out, they run a chance of dying. Because I can sort out the unfertilized ones, the fertilized ones, and put them all in an incubator, and all these eggs have a chance to hatch.
There used to be this show when
Sarcophago, because I
Sarcophago.
haven't really listened to
I-
much blasphemy.
I still need to jam both.
Oh, INRI is so good. That's like, in my
I
opinion, in my opinion, that's like one of the top 5 best first wave black metal albums ever made.
It's good. I like Losses.
I like Laws of Scourge a lot more, but INRI is so good. Hell, I even like the Rotting EP more than INRI.
But going back to what I was just saying, there used to be this show on Animal Planet called Untamed and Uncut. Uncut, so not uncunt. But shut up.
There's something you want to tell us?
You sure you're watching Animal Planet there, bud?
That's a different type of pit bull. No, there used to be a show, and essentially it would be like, animals attack live on like cameras and all that stuff. And the very first episode, where this guy was like a cobra tamer, but it wasn't just your typical cobra; it was a spitting cobra.
Oh, the ring ales. Those are fun.
Oh, wait, was it spit? No, it was the one that had like the diamond on the back of its head. But long story short, he was trying to put it back in its container, and right when he put the head down and tried to put the lid on the container, the damn thing slid underneath the lid and bit him right in the stomach, and the dude nearly died. And
Yeah, no, that's
like the 2 little bite marks left like poisoned him so point he had a baseball-sized pit in his stomach.
it's a nasty
Oh my-
neurotoxin they pack.
Like he came within like minutes of dying too, because like the nearest like neurotoxin or like antidote was like 5 hours away, and he was literally on death's door. It's like, jeez, fuck that.
Let's see. King Diamond Abigail or Overkill Under the Influence? King Diamond Abigail wins.
Oh, overkill.
That's tough. I love both albums, but I gotta go Abigail. I love it Under the Influence though. That's a fantastic Overkill.
Snakes. I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
I don't care.
One of
that
the
is a
greatest
guilty
one-liners
pleasure
from
of mine.
Sam Jackson right there.
Dude,
Kirk
Samuel
or
Jackson's
Spock?
writing almost
Spock.
crazy.
Kirk always gets him into bullshit. He's like, hey, see that green chick? I'm gonna totally fuck her. Don't fuck her. You're gonna start a war. Listen, by me saying I'm gonna fuck her, that means I already did. Actually, why are these people starting up with guns? Spock's the reasonable one. Kirk just wants to stick a stick in aliens. Like, can you imagine the STDs that guy had?
I mean, hey, when you're in space and you're lonely, that tends to happen, man.
Well, cool.
Kill him with fire.
What the hell are wolf spiders?
What? Wolf spiders? Dude, they're like
it's
a whole species, like a big subset of spiders. They're kind of like not quite tarantulas.
They're
Ugh.
spiders
They're
look
common
like
here.
wolf like hair or some shit.
Oh,
But
dude,
no,
down in
burn
South
it.
America,
Burn it all.
they're bigger and more venomous.
Ugh.
But I like wolf spiders. Wolf spiders are pretty cool. They carry their young on their back. They don't make webs. They are active hunters. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
How does it feel to be wrong? Wrong about what?
I'm not wrong about that. What,
I
about
don't-
Captain Kirk? No, Captain Kirk fucks everything.
Just a Rule 34.
He is.
He's a man.
He is. And 34 is probably the number of STDs that dude fucking collected. Like, dude, can you imagine Bones just says, like, listen, penicillin doesn't work on these. Like, seriously, stop. Wear a condom for fuck's sake.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not wrong about Abigail.
Yes, you are, but that's beside the point.
Oh,
Overkill doesn't have a Muppet front and back.
Corn or Limp Bizkit? Corn. Because
Corn.
at least there's stuff I can go back to.
corn.
I do appreciate Limp Bizkit trolling
I
the
still
living fuck
jam
out
the
of
first
Corey
Korn
Feldman.
album.
Wait, what? Nick?
I do appreciate Limp Bizkit trolling the fuck out of
Actually,
Corey
fun
Feldman on
fact
that tour.
about
Oh yeah. What,
And-
boss?
Did you know that Fred Durst? What? Can you hear me now? Am I good?
Yeah,
Am I good?
yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
All right. Okay. My shit was lagging up as usual. But no, speaking of Fred Durst, he actually he directed a film in 2019 called The Fanatic.
Oh yeah,
and
the
it
one
had
John
John
Travolta.
Travolta. Dude, it is fucking terrible and it's absolutely amazing. It's laughably bad. Like John Travolta is like starred as like this autistic fanboy over this guy. And
Devin Sawa.
dude, it's so fucking stupid. Who is
It's
it?
bad. It's the actor
Oh,
Devin
my-
Sawa, the guy from Idle Hands when he had to chop off his hand.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, dude, it's so bad. It's funny for how bad it is. Like, literally at one point, the movie calls time out just for two characters to listen to Limp Bizkit. I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
I feel like I feel like boss just caused me to lose 5 more brain cells. Question for
Extra chromosome.
Fred Durst, because he's at least aware of the joke that is Limp Bizkit. Corey Feldman thinks that he's a legit rock star and a fucking musical genius. Like there's a level of illusion there that is it's almost impenetrable. Like you could not convince Corey Feldman that, like, dude, you're a joke. People are making fun of you. Like, no, they're cheering for me. Okay. Well, have fun with your mental illness, and I'm glad you're taking it on stage for me to watch.
I'll take Corey Feldman as an actor.
To a point. Like,
Puddle, Mutter, Early, Bees.
Oh, jeez.
Our
Can I
Lady Beast,
pick
I'll
neither?
take
Our Lady Beast,
Our
I don't
Lady
mind the
Beast
earlier
was
stuff. Like,
Our
But-
Lady P's only because there's no member that has like over 50 fucking assault charges against them.
Dude, that's not
That's
just
pretty
the
much
only
the principle. Yeah.
dude. It's one of the charges like the breaking and entering, drunken disorderly, more drunken
Doesn't he have
disorderly.
domestic violence
Dude,
against him?
oh yeah, he's got a
Mhm.
couple of those. He actually got a charge here in Toledo. I missed that show, sadly. They were playing at a venue called Headliners, and he got drunk and fucking. I think he assaulted a couple of people in the crowd and fucking didn't finish the fucking set and blah blah blah. So yeah, he ended up getting in an altercation with someone, got arrested, and I guess he was like spitting on the fucking cops and shit. So yeah, you know what? I feel like you're in a special club if Wes Scantlin gets arrested in your town.
This one for me, Hinder Buck Cherry.
Oh, jeez.
Buck Cherry,
battle
because at least the
was
first album's not bad, but Hinder can fuck off.
When
Hinder
you say
is known
something's not
for
bad,
one-
you're also saying it's not good.
Hinder is known for one song only, and it is fucking terrible.
It's the Titty Bar song, right? But then again,
Yeah.
the only places I've heard either one of them in terms of their music is a titty bar.
That's
it.
Lips of an angel. A drunken
Alien Ant
keg.
Farm or 40 Below Summer.
Holy shit, those are some deep fucking pulls, especially 40 Below Summer. I
Never
liked their
heard
first
those.
two albums, but honestly, I didn't mind Alien Ant Farm. I mean, they're still around.
Yeah.
I guess their frontman's he's a little bit weird and a little grabby. Like he grabbed some dude's fucking balls as he was trying to climb on stage as a joke. And yeah, like dude, don't do that. But I liked him. I liked that first album a lot.
And plus a fun cover of Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal. Yeah, that's a good cover.
Good cover.
Never
Yeah,
heard of 40 Below Summer.
Tragically
Never.
Hip or the Black Crows.
never got into Tragically Hip, but Black Crows, dude, I dug the Black Crows. Fucking those brothers can't get along though. I don't know if did they
Yeah.
ever get back together and like not fight? Like they're not as like as and like I'm trying to think of the word to describe the fucking Gallagher brothers. Pieces of shit. There we go. They're not like the Oasis brothers are fucked. Those dudes are assholes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
I mean-
I'd rather hang out with Noel than Liam because at least Noel ain't gonna kick your ass if he sees you with a camera. Liam, no matter what, it seems like he just wants to fight somebody. And
I don't
plus,
know.
I found Noel entertaining on his Hot Ones interview he did 6 years ago. I thought that was actually kind of funny.
I don't know. I feel like either.
I mean,
one
I
of
don't care for either of them, but I'd
Toxic.
rather take Noel than Liam.
Give yourself. I wish I had an ounce of Feldman's indestructible confidence, dude. It's an unhealthy level. It is an unhealthy level. Like you can't even talk to him and say, Corey, no, listen, everything you're doing is cringy as fuck. Like all your angels left you, and now it's just you and people that are only here because you're paying them a very small amount of money.
And probably because you were a well-known child actor at the time.
Yeah, and apparently that has done wonders on your brain as well as the drugs.
Well, to be fair, he did get molested by people in Hollywood, so
I think so. I mean, again,
no, he
like,
did. He's talked about it many times.
well, he also like tried to throw Charlie Sheen under the bus, which there was nothing to really back that up. My thing is like Corey Feldman said a lot of stuff, and he's got a lot of mental fucking shit going on. So, I mean, all that shit might have happened. All that shit also might be part of like kind of the delusional shit that's going on up there. It's hard to tell. Either way, dude should not be on stage.
Hey, what's up, Andrew? Hinder dude tried so hard to sound like Adam Gontier. It's legitimately pathetic. Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
I do
Just thinking about
86.
2026 legendary thrash albums, and we were talking about Master of Puppets. We got Rain and Blood. You got Pleasure to Kill. You got Peace Sells. Darkness Descends.
The Did Overkill come out with now in '86?
No.
No, there was a period.
Oh,
in between that.
Sodom, Obsessed by Cruelty, Destruction's Eternal Devastation, Nuclear Assault Game Over. That was a
Would
big
you
one.
consider Beyond the Gates by Possessed thrash, or is that more death?
Oh,
metal?
yeah. I'd say
Okay.
that's thrash. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's that Sepultura, Morbid Visions.
Yep.
Yeah, there was a lot in '86, and then even outside of thrash, you have like Somewhere in Time, Iron Maiden, Born Too Late, Saint Vitus.
Candlemass's debut, Epicus Metallicus.
Yep.
Um,
What else?
Turbo. Yeah, that.
Can't all be good.
Trying to remember what else outside of thrash that came out in '86 of note off the top of my head. Oh, Agnostic Front, Cause for Alarm, but then again, that's thrash, crossover thrash. Trying to think of outside of that.
Oh my god! I'm blanking.
Yeah,
Okay.
why am I blanking?
Hold on, I'm just going to consult.
Oh, I
Armored
was
Saint,
about,
Delirious Nomad,
Mm,
Assassin, The Upcoming Terror,
Yep.
yeah.
Beastie Boys, License to Ill,
Yes. Yep.
Blood Feast, Kill for Pleasure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
still need to check that one out.
Yeah.
I know that's essentially like another Slayer, but
Carnivore, self-titled.
I thought that was
Oh.
'85.
I'm pretty sure it's
Oh.
86, unless my computer's fucked up.
Wait,
Cryptic
Carnivore
Slaughter,
self-titled?
Convicted.
Yeah, Cryptic Slaughter. Yeah.
Razor, Malicious Intent that came out in '86.
Yeah, that's one of their weaker albums of that era, though.
I love that
Flotsam
album.
and Jetsam, Doomsday for
Yep.
the Sea, Blue at
Oh,
86.
Yes.
dude.
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about that one.
Underrated debut. I love that album.
Yeah. Oh, Voivod Roar. I actually
Yeah.
don't mind that album. I thought it was
Metal
much
Church,
better
The
than
Dark.
the debut. Yeah, Metal Church. Yeah.
No,
Onslaught, The Force,
Yes,
Yep.
that's one of my favorites from that period.
Ozzy's Ultimate Sin.
Yep.
A great album. I said this to myself while I was at work when you guys were talking about like what's the weakest of the first Ozzy, like the original Ozzy albums. I will say Bark at the Moon because, like Nick said, there wasn't a lot of standouts for me on that album.
Oh, I just now remembered Fate's Warning, Awaken the Guardian, and Queensryche's Rage for Order.
Power Lord, The Awakening, if anyone remembers that one. Oh, maybe The Upcoming Terror was 87. Sorry, I just got my computer back, so some of my settings might be a bit off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Dio didn't come out with anything in '86.
I think we've covered all the big ones from '86.
Sacrifice, Torment and Fire, I believe was 86.
Hey, you might be right.
86.
Oh, Cro-Mags, Age of Coral.
Paul Simon's Graceland. Testament, New Order.
87.
87? Are you sure about that?
No, that was
I'm pretty
88.
certain.
New Order.
Or maybe 88.
Oh, New
Why-
Order
why
was
that on our
88.
86?
Legacy's 87.
Legacy was 87. Come on now,
What
guys.
the fuck? I'm sorry. Again, I just got my computer
Yeah.
back.
And also,
So-
I'm getting a bit loopy. Little bit loopy.
Well, you've been laggy all day, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm trying to think.
Again, I think we've covered all of the big ones.
Wait, no, that came out in '85. Didn't Seventh Star come out in '85? Yeah, that came out in '85.
No,
Why
that came out 86, but I choose to not talk about it.
Whiplash, Power and Pain.
Yeah.
That's
I
86.
don't like that album. That's just me. Shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain we've gotten through all the big ones in 86 across the
Wait a
board.
minute. Didn't Orgasmatron come out in '86?
Yes, I forgot
Okay.
about Motorhead. Yeah, that was 86. Well,
I
there you
thought-
have it. There you have it.
I have a hot take. Scott might hate me for this. Not a big fan of that album.
Not a big fan of what?
Orgasmatron. I just.
Oh,
I know he's gonna hate me. Sorry. Sorry.
oh,
Oh,
this one.
Only because I've listened to them more and I know more about their catalog. I'm going with Immolation by default. I still need a Jam or Vader.
Yeah, I mean that's so difficult, but I love both bands, but I have to go Immolation.
I'd probably go Immolation just because I don't see any weaknesses in that discography. There's maybe
Then again, I don't
couple
see
that
any
are-
weaknesses in. Well, even at that, I think even
Beast
the lesser
is-
Vader albums are solid.
Yeah, the Beast I still think is kind of a weaker album. There's some ones that definitely suffer from bad production.
Charlie Sheen just throws himself under the bus. No one needs to do it for him. You're not wrong.
Get that Tiger Blood, man. He's gonna be good under that bus.
3 Days Grace for Pelham, 3 Days
3
Grace.
Days
Easily.
Grace. Because at least they
Is
have a
at
guy
least-
that can sing.
Is there a third
Exactly.
option? CK
Because
what?
at least Adam Gontier is a good singer.
Yeah. And they seem like cool guys.
Punks and Howard the Duck.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, that movie. Oh
Dude, I
man.
own that movie.
That is one of the weirdest but most fun movies I've ever
I
seen.
love it. I love it. I know it's a fucking like box office bomb, but I fucking love it.
Yeah. I always, why is it every single time I try and remember the fucking actor who was not only in this, but was also in Ferris Bueller, there was the actor, like
Oh, Jeffrey Jones.
something? Jeffrey Jones. I always forget his name. I don't know why. But
His name is best forgotten considering why he doesn't act anymore. Yeah, they found a whole bunch of CP. Yep, that's
Mm.
why he was completely written out of the Beetlejuice sequel. They kind of found a clever way to get around it.
Mm.
let's
You
see.
done dumbed yourself out of the position there, bud.
Oh, this one. I gotta go Mastodon. I love Gojira, but I love Mastodon. I mean,
You know, honestly, after the Brett Hines tragedy, I might actually do a Mastodon ranking.
Good
Do
luck.
yeah.
Oh,
It'll be a
I'm
I,
tough
probably-
I
one
have
to
a
rank.
couple albums. I have, again, I got a lot of shit I gotta listen to, so. I mean, I'm still working on my Cannibal Corpse ranking, but the problem is, I usually type my notes out on Microsoft Word. Well, the problem is my account got fucked up, so everything I wrote on Microsoft Word, I have to redo. So, yay me.
Ugh, jeez.
Yeah, so.
Never ending story of Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure because I don't have to watch a fucking sad horse die.
True.
But without that movie, I wouldn't be able to troll John.
What was
Oh,
the
God.
horse's name again?
Artax! Artax! No! Dude,
Just
the
see-
80s did
just see
not
the
give a
horse
fuck,
just-
man. The 80s would straight up shit in a child's heart just for fun.
Oh my god.
They killed Optimus Prime in front of me. Motherfuckers. The
Ugh.
Littlefoot's fucking mom. Are you kidding me?
I remember you kept bringing it up there, John. John's like, you go fuck yourself.
Dude, like I said, man, dude, PG meant nothing. G meant nothing. You were guaranteed tragedy and tears.
Yeah. Well, one final question.
Make
Arch
it
Enemy or
good.
Black Dahlia? Black
Black
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Black Dahlia, even though I haven't heard all of their albums.
Well, I think with that said, I'm going to call it a stream here because I don't want to end up with another throttle happening. So, yeah, just a quick little stream because I had nothing better to do tonight. And it does kind of feel good to get away from the tier list for once. So,
Yeah.
hopefully we can get back to some of those in the near future. But anyways, thank you, Ricky, Boss, and Nick for stopping on in. But until next time, as far as what's coming up, I got a CD collection video tomorrow, update video tomorrow coming up. So, Yeah, be on the lookout for that. And of course, more stuff coming up. But until next time, Horns High Dreams Wet. Bye.
Later.